Hello, 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 hello. How is everybody? Who's here? Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Oh, I got a poke on my foot. Serenity! Thank you! Twitch Prime. 14 months. Jesus.
Wow.
Okay. Well, you just watching her at my feet, or? Oh, Lord. Hello, Miltzu. It's been a while. How are you? Jazzy, hi. Serenity, hi. Thank you. May Fox, thank you. All right, we're gonna do nut rubs in a minute here. It's gonna get crazy. Miltzu says, hi, Gabo.
Hello.
Okay. Let's see. Hi, Fire Seal. So I'm gonna be catching up on those commissions from New Year's Eve that you guys got. I think I've got. Oh, I've still got Serenities. I gotta finish up Jeff's. I got Spongies. Oh, Gabe, you did Kev's, right? Yeah. So, oh, the whole place smells like dog right now. We're doing good. We're a bit stressed, but good. I guess that'd be the best way to put it, honestly. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing these. I started a sketch earlier. I was gonna do it as a warm-up, but I'm like, maybe I should just go into these. But oh, Serenity, you're exhausted? Why? What happened? You're not getting enough sleep? How's everybody's week? I guess we're at the end of the week? Yes? Ish? Yes? Oh, snorts. Oh, good lord, Serenity, really? And you haven't, like, been able to take any meds or anything for it? I'm sorry about your pain, too. That sucks. Man. Oh, sorry for the sound there. Hi, Mike. How you doing? Yeah, water. It's true. This week is slammin' jammin'. All right, 90s. She being cranky?
Sort of.
Oh, and Mike. You guys, thank you so much. This is gonna be crazy, though. There's 6 months. There's 5 months. So that's 11 months. And then 14 months. So that's like 25 nub rubs. I'm gonna just combine all of them into a sprint of 25. So make your wishes now, okay? I'm gonna do the fast and slow thing. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Thank you guys for your subs, seriously. We're always so appreciative of that. Really, really, really we are. Thanks, Serenity! Oh, bowling. Mike, yeah. Oh, Serenity, yes, take care of yourself. Please. You're not sharing them, you're still getting your amount. It's just I combined them into one long string instead of having breaks between them. So actually you got a bonus from that, because it's like a combo, and you get a longer time to think of your wishes. So if you want to complain about that, fine. Anyway. Do you want me to, before she gets into sleep land?
No.
Gabe's going to be putting the dog to nap, because she got tired. As she do.
I'm glad you didn't say to sleep.
Why?
Putting the dog to sleep.
Oh, yeah, that'd be bad. Turn around. Oh, honey. Ooh, ooh. Ugh. Oh, you can't really see her too good, but... Hi. You being fussy because you want to take a nap? She wants to take a nap. Mm. She's a good girl. Aren't you? Aren't you, Bruni? She's a heifer. She's really cute. For anybody that wants to follow her, we are those guys. So her name's Bruni, but we always wanted a dog we could call Grandma, but she doesn't really fit just Grandma, and I wanted the name Bruni because it sounds a little bit fantasy, so we named her Grandma Bruni, so we can still yell Grandma if she screws up, but officially Bruni. It means brown. What'd I do wrong, Jazzy? Oh, you corrected Grandma, yeah. Because we never enunciate the grandma. You know, does anybody really do that? It's like library. You don't say library, you know, or February. It's hard, right? Grandma. Grandma. Hey, Paladin. How you doing? Let's see. Oh, this is messed up music. Alright, so Jazzy, I looked at yours again. I think I might do some extra stuff to this again because I want more separation between these, the foreground and the background, so I might do some stuff to that. Gotta do some stuff to Jeff's, but I know he's not here. Alice is maybe not here, so... Oh, Serenity, that's so much more respectful, though. I like that. We're good. The puppy is very much like having a newborn. I'm very happy I have Gabe because I have this thing where when I sleep, I have to get good sleep or else I am, excuse my language, but a heinous bitch. And I really am. Like, it's like when people get hangry, but with sleep, which I think makes more sense if it's sleep. Yeah, hanger, I get that too, but, you know. So Gabe actually gets up during the night twice to, you know, potty the dog because she's still, her bladder's too small and she'll be housebroken pretty easily, but she needs to get bigger for that to actually happen because even if she knew how to do it, she still wouldn't be able to because her bladder's too small. So you gotta take them out like every couple hours. Especially if they play, eat, sleep, any of that, you basically have to take them out every time. And let me tell you, we're getting our stairs in because we're on the second floor, not for too much longer, like what, 15 days? 15 days. That's weird, that's almost 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then we're moving again. What?
Should I rent that truck?
Yeah, I'll do that. But he's been very, very sweet about that. And I've offered to try it, it's just every time I try it, I'm like, I can't wake up. Like, I can't wake up. And even if I do and I go back to sleep, it's never good sleep, and I'm just too much of a light sleeper. And I sleep with, like, earplugs and a sleep mask, because this is a new thing, too. I've only done this in the past couple of years. But damn, it's a whole thing. But he's been very sweet about that, and I've been very thankful. But so I watch her in the morning, and she's the most fussy in the morning, which is the funniest thing. She gets that like jolt of energy, but she doesn't want to actually exude it, so she'll just, you know, a bunch. Oh, Alice is here. Okay, hi Alice. I'm gonna work on yours. Oh, Jazzy, you're sweet. I know, right, Sniggle? And I mean, Gabe's sister's a lawyer, and she even had like her boss look over their paperwork. I think there's holes in their paperwork, but apparently it's enough of whatever they say to cover their asses. But I really think it should say like max 25 pounds or 25 pounds the entirety of, you know, the duration of your stay here. But no, it just says 25 pounds of moving, and it's like, there's a big gray area there, so I don't know. It doesn't matter because we're actually moving to somewhere totally better by 1,000,000, so I'm excited about that. And I can play my music as loud as I want. Blah, 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 blah. And we have a yard, so it's good. It's messed up. Oh, hi Cass, thanks for stopping by either way. Were you using oil pastels on your story earlier? Were those oil pastels? Yeah, we're moving again. I should show you the video of me ranting about it, Cass. It's messed up. Cass, you haven't seen the dog yet, have you? Or have you? You have. That's okay, Sniggle. You got your life. You babies be growing up. You do what you gotta do. So yeah, that'll be 3 moves in about a year. So that's messed up. Because technically we moved out of Vaughn House the end of January last year. So yeah, it'll be like a full year and we'll have moved 3 times. Which is too much for me. I'm done moving. I'd like to just plant my ass somewhere for a while. Because it's stupid. I guess thankfully we don't have too many pieces of furniture, but we kind of do at the same time. I don't know, we have a kind of a... It's not a big sofa. It's just 2 giant chunks. But they're not... It's not like it's a big, like, sectional thing or something. It's hard to describe. It's 2 Shea lounges, but not everybody knows what those look like. And we got the bed. We have 3 bookcases, 2 cube cases, 2 art desks. It's enough to be a bother, you know? And then I'm gonna drive down in the car. So I'm gonna have the hamster in the car. I'm gonna have the dog in the car. So that'll be interesting. But yeah, I am done moving. Also, news. I am going to Dragon Con this year. So I paid for it today. So if anybody, that's probably the only East Coast show either of us will be doing. So if you want to see us at all, it's just gonna be me and it's gonna be Dragon Con in Atlanta. And then Gabe actually decided to go to C2E2 in Chicago. So if anybody still does want to go to C2E2 to see Gabe, he will be going this time. So for a while we were planning on not doing it because it is expensive, but if that's like the only show he's really doing this year, you know, why not? And plus, I think it's your best show, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, nice, guys. Yeah, Dragon Con. How many pets? We just have the 2. Ooh, exciting, Alice. Starting watercolors. Remember, stay simple. Less brush strokes or more. Better. Oh no, Sniggle. You don't have like an actual knee problem though, do you? Like it didn't cause like an actual problem? Thanks, Serenity. I feel like Gabe always gets into C2E2. Do you?
Yeah, I don't think I've had a problem.
Do you think it's because you're local and kind of known around the area?
Probably.
That's helpful. I am still bummed I didn't get into Gen Con, but I'm kind of kicking myself because when you apply for Gen Con, you submit like 3 pieces for them to judge you by, and I chose different ones than I did last year to submit, and I really wish I had just picked the same ones I did last year, because I forget that every year they pick a different set of judges. So I might have picked 3 pieces that aren't as good as the 3 I used last year, and maybe missed out because God, Gen Con is such a good show. For me at least, it's my best show, so I'm kind of bummed I'm missing out on that, but oh well. That's part of just, you know, the conosphere, we'll say. Win some, you lose some. At least I'll have Dragon Con though, that's a good show too. I make a little bit less than I did at Gen Con, so it's probably still like my 2nd or 3rd best show. I think it's on par with New York. Yeah, because it was like New York, Gen Con, and then New York and Dragon Con are my three best. But just remember, someone's best show doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be your best show, because everybody's going to have a different turnout depending on what you make and the audience, who's going, the demographic type of thing. All of that stuff plays into how well someone does. I mean, even if there's a holiday. Like, if you go to a con on a holiday, it's a totally different atmosphere. So, if that's ever you, don't get down about if you don't do well at a con. Because really there are more factors in play than you have control of. So many. Like, you really can't blame yourself. If you do bad one year and then the next year you might do great, it might not be up to you at all, you know? That really sounded like the door was open. Door's not open, is it?
No.
Is Ren still doing ASEN? Sniggle asked.
Yeah.
As far as we know, Ren's gonna be at Anime Milwaukee and ASEN as acting Gabo.
I mean, Cassie's not gonna have a table, but he's running my table.
Thanks, Paladin, for the host. Protein lunges, but it's worn off since last night. Oh, that's good, Snaggle.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're not hurting.
Yeah, maybe I'll get a cardboard cutout of me.
Hey, Alex, what's up?
Alex.
Well, either way, I'm gonna be there with Ren, so, you know, if he needs any help, I'm right there. Yeah, so that is the nice thing, Sniggle, is for C2E2, well, no, actually C2E2 we do need a hotel, but it's because it's, yeah, ASEN we don't. C2E2 we do. We talked about this like 2 days ago.
C2E2 no, because I can come back home.
You mean Ren's gonna drive you home?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind then. So yeah, no hotel for C2E2,
Yeah,
and no
so-
hotel for ASEN, because we live, like, how long from it?
Like less than an hour.
Yeah, so every day I could just, like, either drive in or have Gabe, like, drop me off. So we're saving a ton of money by not doing any kind of transportation that's, like, to and from a hotel to the con, and also saving money by not having a hotel at all. So that's another reason it's like Gabe can totally do C2E2, because C2E2, the table's like $425, but if you pay online, you have a fee that pushes it up to like $460. So for that table, it's $460, but since we're not doing a hotel or anything, you know, technically we're saving money. Yeah.
Maybe I'll burn like $200 on food and parking, but yeah, beyond that.
Yeah, we kind of have Ren doing it just because, like, Gabe and I can't be at the same con anymore. Someone has to stay home with the dog. Which is totally fine. We're totally cool with that. Gabe actually is really excited about having a whole year, basically, not doing cons. So, because we're kind of over cons a bit. They're a lot of work. So, at least we did, well, he did 20 years worth, but I've done about 2 or 3 years and figured out what shows I like. So now I can pick and choose and apply to the ones I want, which is nice. Which I recommend doing if you're going to do cons. Figure out which ones you do best at or you like the most. Dragon Con I wouldn't usually do alone, but since it's like, it's so easy. The hotel's like 2 blocks from the convention center and I can just walk there. It's really easy. But yeah, so someone will always be home. Which is a little scary to do that alone, but that's okay. Or am I still gonna get a puppy cam? Yeah, we could. Where is she anyway? I could hook that up and have it just right over her and have her right here. You guys could just watch her sleep if you want to be creepers. Oh, thanks, Alex. This is actually for Alice. So, I don't know if you're familiar with what we do on holidays, but most holidays, except a couple, we usually do half-price commissions, which we call quick draws, and people, like, for that stream can actually buy the commission live. We'll do it live and guarantee it live, so if we don't finish it that time, we'll do it another time on the stream, not off stream, so you can at least see how we did it. So that's what I'm doing now. These are the ones from New Year's Eve. And so they, you know, tell us what they want, and we just do them live. This one I'm not finished with. But I've got about 3 more to do, but this one I'm in the middle of. So they're not at full capacity for quality, but if you just want a piece of our art and want to commission something, maybe you get like a quick character profile for something, This is an easy way to do it, and it's pretty cheap, honestly. So. Exactly, Alex. So there you go. And honestly, living in Wisconsin, there aren't too many cons we can drive to that easily, so, or even stay at home. There's one, but it's still an hour away right now. So when we move to Illinois in 15 days, we'll have a lot more cons around us because it's, you know, Chicago. Chicago's got a ton of stuff.
You want me to move her over?
Oh, we could. I'm glad you did too, Alice. Really. Alright, Sniggle, take care. Oh, yeah, don't worry about it, Alex. No worries. Hey, Morty, what's up? Gabe, Jazzy's asking about if you've sent out the Thanksgiving stream commissions.
I have not.
He's worse at sending things out than I am.
Well, for Jazzy, I was going to couple them up with your Patreon things.
Yeah, so if you are one of his patrons, he is going to do that. Gabe, do you have a camera around that you could plug into my USB? That's cool, Morty. No worries.
If we lose connection, we'll be back.
Don't worry about it. I don't have 4 cameras hooked up like last time.
Alright.
Thank you.
I don't know if there's going to be any light.
Might be alright. She's sleeping though, so hopefully you guys are cool with that. This? Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. I think it's 2. Yeah. I suppose if you wanted to, you could zoom in a little. I mean, like I said, this isn't that exciting. She's sleeping, but here's her new dog cam. I'm like color corrected a bit so she's got some better saturation and color going. Alright. Pup cam. Like she's just sleeping. She looks like a little, like, desaturated tiger. Thank you, Sniggle. Shave and a haircut. Our New Year's was great. We had a lot of fun with everyone that showed up. It was a good time drawing for everybody. I don't know, you can watch it if you want to. It's probably my, yeah, if you look in my past videos on Twitch, it's my last stream we did. So we also gave out these coloring pages that I'll link again just in case anybody wants them. But we do this every year for New Year's streams, so there's every year meaning last year and this year. But, you know. Mushy. Yeah, she doesn't wake up for nothing. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know, Serenity. She is getting bigger pretty quickly though. It's kind of funny. Oh no, Cass. Come and get him. Where was he? Shouldn't he be with you on New Year's? Was he at a party? no, Alex, I love that idea. I haven't heard of that. Shoot me a link if you want. Oh, let me tell you though, bulldogs, if you don't know anything about taking care of a bulldog though, they are the most difficult breed you could basically get. If you don't want to have a perma toddler, you don't want a bulldog. They are not easy. I'll explain why. People should not just get them. One, they're expensive. We've saved up for about 3 years for one. Not only that, but they have a lot of health problems, so you have to be prepared for that. We have puppy insurance for her now. We don't even have insurance, but we have dog insurance. And they get a bunch of problems. So like they can get cherry-eyed, they can get tail amputations if you don't clean underneath their tail pocket. You have to wipe their butt after every time they go to the bathroom and stuff. They can't give live birth. You have to clean between their toes. You have to clean all their folds on their face multiple times a day. It's a whole list of stuff, and I love doing that kind of caretaking. So that's really up my alley. But if you're the type that wants like an active dog, obviously not very active, right? And they don't get very active. So I highly caution anyone who ever tells me, oh, I want a bulldog too. You really need to know what you're getting into. Go shadow someone that has a bulldog for a day. See how much work it is. And like I said, I love doing it. Like, I don't want kids, but I like taking care of something like that. And these things are so damn cute, you know? And this is my second one. So I knew what I was getting into pretty hard. And I knew where to go for reputable breeders. That's the other thing. You need to make sure you're not getting a bulldog from a puppy mill. If they're under $2,000, they're probably from a puppy mill, like almost guaranteed. You need someone who has only like probably up to 4 litters a year. That's kind of a lot, but that means that they're actually spacing it out. They're doing it because they love the dogs, the breed, they want, you know, to share with people, all that sort of stuff. If there's a place that's boasting they have multiple, like a lot of litters a year, that's a no. Yeah, puppy mills are the worst. So, I mean, rescue if you can, but breeders also are okay. There's nothing bad against that if you have a reputable, good, loving breeder, okay? The bad thing is puppy mills. And I get people that are mad about bulldogs and the fact they even exist. Okay, well, they do. And people like me really like taking care of them. But there are people that just want to breed them and, you know, make it really bad and stuff, so. Hey, 8-Bit. What's up? I'm gonna catch up in chat real quick because it was going crazy. I let him loose. Oh, cute. Aw, Cass, that's so sweet. It does seem like he had a good New Year's. Hey, Mai. Sorry, I meant not live birth. They can't give like natural birth. They need C-sections 100% of the time. It's because their like birth canal is just so constricted that they can't naturally give birth. They always need C-sections. Sorry, I accidentally went into a quote. Can't give live birth. Anyway, it is a lot of work. It's not just having like a lab or a golden retriever, a basic bitch dog, which honestly, those dogs are great too. But they are pretty basic. They're easy to take care of. They're basically self-sustaining. Like if they were out on their own, they'd be fine. Bulldogs, not so much. They are kind of, they're special needs. They're kind of starting off as special needs, and then there are some that have even more, like Bruni's sister, the last one of the litter, she ended up having a vertebrae that wasn't fully formed, and her back legs didn't work, so she was, you know, scooting around the house and stuff. It's really sad. But I mean, it happens to, you know, some people, but, or some pets, but, you know. Thanks, Adrian. This is actually for someone in the chat. So I'm doing commissions for half price, or was, on New Year's Eve. So they cashed in on that, and I'm finishing up now. And I also have to get out my white pencil. You can hear her snoring? Isn't it nice? I like it. I don't know what it is about dogs snoring as opposed to people snoring. Like, if Gabe's snoring, I'm kind of annoyed. But if the dog's snoring, I'm comforted. It's weird. No offense, Gabe. Alright, mage. Yeah, no, they're brachycephalic, which means they don't have a nose canal, really. Like, it's very smushed. Similar to pugs. Any, like, short-nosed dog, like a Frenchie, pugs, English bulldogs, they all have breathing problems. But it's not horrible. Like, they can live, and they're fine. You just have to take precautions. Like, if it's really hot out, you can't have them outside very long, because then they're breathing extra heavy. If they start breathing through their mouth a lot and their tongue turns a certain color, you're in big trouble. But otherwise, like, they just have a little bit more noise, and I love that noise. So if you're also someone who doesn't like that noise, not for you, because it is constant. Oh, Nightshade, 16 months. Criminy. That's crazy. Hey, Steven. How you doing? Nightshade, 16. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Thank you, Nightshade. I appreciate it. Oh no, Nightshade got sick. Man, why are you always sick? Why you got all these problems? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I hope you feel better, Nightshade. I really do. Thank you, Alice. That's what I do when people subscribe. Though, big thing for any of you that are subbing on Twitch, I'd rather have you sub on Patreon, just so you know. Especially on my button tier. I would way rather have that than have it on Twitch. We get better cuts of the money and stuff, so just saying. Oh, good! Steven, I'm glad you got the book. Thank you for letting me know. Alright, Acorn Guy. Or do both. Nightshade. We're gonna cut you off one of these days. I don't know when, though. Hey, Serenity, you're still here, right? Yes, dandelions. Okay, how late are you gonna be up? How much longer? Because I want to know if you're gonna be able to watch, or do you care if, like, you're here for that and you can just go back and watch the video, or do you want me to wait till the next stream? Or, like I said, how long are you gonna be up? So I could probably tackle yours next, because I don't think anybody else's that I have left is here. So I'd rather do it for you if you're here. I will admit that I didn't know that the puffy dandelions and the yellow dandelions were the same plant. Up until probably 4 or 5 years ago. That's bad on my part, I know. Ooh, but I did not know. Color. They are the same plant. So, yep, they're the same plant. See? You didn't know either. So what happens is they bloom with the yellow, and then after a while the yellow closes up, and they do like a little metamorphosis thing, and they open again, and it's the puff. So you can actually look up like a dandelion GIF of it, and it'll show you time lapse that's the same thing. I didn't know. Miltzu said, "Hey Gabe, did you see the new fountain pen I got for Christmas?"
I did not.
It's in Discord. She got a Parker, right?
Oh.
I think. Okay, 2 hours for me. Good.
Oh.
The doggo cam is pretty, like, nothing's happening. Like, it's not a still image. Like, she's here. Hey. Hey. Stretchies. Oh yeah, baby. I don't know if I'll always have it because she doesn't always nap, but she does always nap. It's just not consistent when she does.
Oh my god, yeah.
Huh?
No.
Oh, really, Mage? I could see that. I could see parents being mad about that. We always did the mama had a baby and its head popped off thing, and now I feel bad about that, but maybe I shouldn't. Apparently, dandelions help get, like, no cancer because they fight it somehow. Like, if you have dandelion tea or something, it helps. I don't know.
I got a question for you.
For me?
Yeah.
What?
Do you want to,
Party?
yeah.
No, what?
Remember last year when we went to Dragon Con and we got there a day early? And then we realized that, oh yeah, no, there's no con on Thursday.
Right.
It runs Friday to Monday. So the question is, do you want to get there on Thursday? Again.
But setup's still Thursday.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I thought we got there on Wednesday. And then we were like, what? When Thursday came and we were...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah, I'm okay with that. Yeah, Nightshade, I did. I picked 100 dandelions. A non-caffeine coffee drink. I don't even know what that means, Alice. What does that even mean? Oh god, chamomile. I can't stand chamomile. That's like my trigger tea. I can't do it. I don't know why. I don't know what it is about chamomile, but I've never been able to... No. I like black tea. I like white tea. What's the other... What are you doing? Sliding further off.
It's like they like laying like that. They like being twisted.
She really does. Like when she was laying in my arms last night. Here, I'll show you a picture. And she was just like, sometimes she's contorted. And I think that's just when they're puppies, but...
Well, that's
like,
how Lulu used to be. Like
sitting
my
like
pug used to
that.
be. She'd sleep like that.
I had her like this last night, like in my arm, and she was just sitting there. And then she fell asleep like this. So, yeah, she didn't care. I mean, that's just a puppy thing, though. And then she was twitching for a while when she was sleeping. Doing her running, sleep running. Why can't I sleep run? I would like to lose some calories while sleeping. That'd be nice. Just saying. No, so Jazzy, you do not. The only thing some people do is they bring an extra like cloth and they put it over all their products. I don't do that. Sometimes I take my tablecloth and I wind it up over it, but the expensive stuff, like I usually take my originals with, or at least hide them under the table. And a lot of cons, if it's a bigger con, they're gonna lock the convention like area, the vendor hall. So they're pretty safe. Like, Gabe, have you ever had anything stolen after hours at a con?
Like, never.
Never. In 20 years of doing cons. But he did have something stolen during con hours, like right out of, like someone stole one of his originals, just took it and walked off, basically.
But it is... People do get stolen from, but...
It's weird, though, because when I've heard of it, it's mainly at anime cons.
Yeah, it's because people are stealing pins.
Yeah, it's usually little things, so like you don't want anything out and exposed. The out of sight, out of mind really comes into play.
Like, little things are easier to steal, honestly.
Yeah,
So
like
that's what
even on my table, like during the con, I have my pins up near me. You don't want anything like that on the perimeter, because sometimes kids will just swipe them too. Sometimes they think stuff on the table's free.
Sometimes.
I had one kid clothesline my table once. He had his arm out and just across the whole thing, and I was just like, are you kidding? What? It was insane. Jasmine tea. We just talked about this, Nightshade, on the last stream, and how it smells like the porta potty scent. Like, why am I drinking something that every time I sip it, I'm like, oh yeah, porta potties. Porta potties. Every time. I hate that they use that scent. I know, right, Nightshade? Also, I got these, so I don't always want to wear contacts on the stream either. So I actually bought glasses specifically for my elf outfit, but I didn't want to start wearing them yet. So they're kind of cute, but I'm wearing contacts right now, so everything's really messed up. But I figured they'd at least kind of fit the motif because they're nice and like pale gold, and I really like that. They're super grandma, and I totally dig that. So they look kind of old and antique-y. But on the days where it's like, I really don't need my contacts anymore, now that I don't have my full-time job, I have like a self-conscious thing with glasses still. Like even when I was in, like I got glasses when I was in first grade. So I've had them basically all my life. And like high school, I would do the thing where I'd go to school, and then once I got to school, I took them off and like put them in my pocket or something. Like I was really self-conscious about them. But then like end of high school, I didn't care. And then college, I got contacts. But now it's like, since I don't have to wear contacts every day to work or anything, and even now, if I still had a career, I probably would have switched to glasses just because it's like, I don't give a fuck anymore. I really don't. But I feel like sometimes the glasses takes you out of the theme. Like, I consider not wearing glasses part of my brand, which sucks. But I'll have to concede to that at some point. Concede, whatever.
Hey.
What?
Did your map, sorry, your map, that email about DragonCon, did it talk about anything about hotels?
I'll have to look later, Gabe. Now is not the time. Dude, I love grandma glasses. Like, if I could find, there's a picture on my Facebook of me wearing glasses, and I always have had like grandma glasses. I've got made fun of so bad, but you know. No, not color changing. I like my eye color. I'm a blonde with green eyes, which I'm finding out is more and more rare. Blondes usually have blue eyes, and I'm kind of just blue eyes, whatever. Green eyes, yeah. Same. At least once a year, Mage. It's kind of the same as the dentist. You kind of want to go to the dentist once a year. If not, it's every 6 months. With eyes, your eyes change every 2 years. Like, your prescription will change every 2 years. So you kind of want to do that. Do not buy glasses at actual, like, eye places, like at Target Optical or anything like that. My last pair, when I had insurance, I bought it at Target Optical, which like is a legit optical place, and they were $400. And since I've actually not had a full-time job or insurance, I had to like go underground and find what people do who don't have insurance. And Gabe, who's been in that game forever, told me about Zenny, and honestly, like, this pair was $30, and they're just as good as my $400 pair. So, you know, don't spend over $100 for glasses. Oh, Steven, you gotta already apply. Like, I don't even know if applications are still open. Like, DragonCon, I already got accepted and already paid.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you're late or not, but I'm pretty sure you might be.
Mega late.
Yeah. Well, Tim forgot apparently too.
Yeah.
You might still be able to, but it's gonna be tough. Because remember, like, con applications are usually a year before the con. Alright? Except for New York. They're always weird.
Like if you take C2E2 for example, like we applied like in the beginning of I think the beginning of last year almost, like mid last year, and like we didn't get confirmation until very recently.
Oh, bye Alex, thanks for coming.
Bye, dude.
So, Steven, that might be for exhibitors. The big booths. If you want an artist alley table, you have to apply as a guest. And I don't know if guest status is closed, because it's different than other cons, and this is why Dragon Con is kind of confusing. They only have guest or exhibitors. There's also the art show, but that's a whole different building. It's not like same thing, whatever.
It's a gallery where you sell your art in, but
it's like a gallery, but you're not going to make as much money as the artist alley potentially. So guest, you apply as a guest no matter what, right? If you don't want exhibitor, you go to guest, and if you don't get guest, they trickle you down into artist alley, and then they'll offer you an artist alley table that way. So everybody applies as guest, and then if you don't get that, they'll, or they'll just say, no, we don't want you at all anyway. Something like that. I don't know. My green eyes have yellow around the pupil, and then around that they've got the green. So they're very forest-like. They're honestly the color I use all the time. God, she is almost off camera. Hold on. This is hilarious. Honey, where are you going? She's traveling. There you go. That's awesome, Alice. I like them, and especially if we look at the sun, the pupil shrinks more, and the yellow is like really prominent. I love it.
You ever seen like up close pictures of people's eyes?
Me?
Yeah,
The fact they're like speckled?
Yeah, like photos. They look like waterfalls.
Yeah. It's May 31st? Go for it then, Steven. If it's still up, go for it. But yeah, make sure you're applying for guest. Nightshade, yes! See, yours is thicker than mine. I don't get anyone asking me. Oh, you guys thought she was up, but she just moved. Isn't she pretty? Thank you, Paladin. She's so sweet.
She's a tiger.
Yeah, Gabe likes that she's like tiger striped. It's brindle. So if you guys have ever seen brindles, that's the actual pattern color. It's brindle. It's cute. But yeah, Nightshade, yours is way thicker than mine, bro. Like, I even made fun of you from your video. I bet I'm gonna hear a lot of fun accents, though, in Chicago. Because at least you guys have kind of a fun melting pot, too. Which, I like that. I love accents. I love hearing, like, especially, I think my favorite accent that's just the most fun to listen to and decipher is probably Cajun, you know? I love it so much. It's so fun. It sounds fake, but I like it. Like, it's like someone made it up for a movie, but I love it. Cajun's so fun. And it kind of does remind me of the Midwest drawl a bit. Like, because I think ours is technically considered like lazy enunciation, where we're just kind of like we slur words together. And I feel like Cajun's kind of the same thing. Alice, don't spend all your time prepping. In fact, I'm going to tell you, just start painting right now. Screw the swatches. Start painting. We know too many people who are like, well, I gotta get everything perfect. I have to know exactly what I'm doing. If you do that too much, you're gonna either put too much pressure on yourself, or you're gonna just be done painting and be like, I don't want to paint my stuff now. Because you painted all these swatches. Just go paint something. Just, like, try drawing a circle and shade that.
Pretend that you're a 3 again.
Just make sure you're having fun and picturing yourself as a kid painting. Don't picture yourself as like, you know, somebody who's far along and I have to do this perfectly, masterpiece, blah, blah. No, have fun. Make mistakes, be messy. Yes, you can finish the page of 2 more greens, but just get to painting. That's more important. No, Nightshade. If anything, being around you will probably bring out my accent more. Gabe, do you want to give her like a toy just in case?
Okay, so.
I don't know if she wants to nibble. She is awake. Honey, hi. Hi. You see the camera? Oh yeah. You being a good girl? Beep. Give her a wubba. She can gnaw on that a bit. Why aren't you in your bed anymore? You fell out. You betcha it will. I know! I know it will. It's tough because when I moved to Wisconsin and I figured out that they have it thick here more than Minnesota, it started to actually come out more. You know, even Gabe started sounding Wisconsin. Like, it's been bad. Dude, wubbas and Kongs are the best. Hi, Ebony. Oh, Ebony got Meat Legends in the mail yesterday.
Oh, good.
Hey! Here you go. For anyone waiting on Gabe to ship something, I apologize for him. He's really bad at it. Oh, thank you, Ebony. She is a cutie. She's our new baby. Aren't you smushy? I already taught her like 6 tricks, too. She's really, really smart. Like, it's ridiculous. She can sit, stay, shake. She can jump up when I tell her to. She can speak. We're trying to potty train her to use the bell. And I actually got her to finally hit the bell today after 3 days. So we've had her for 4 days. It feels like months, by the way. Doesn't it?
Yeah.
But we're actually getting into a groove of like, you know, when we have to do stuff. I'm morning shift, Gabe's third shift, that sort of thing. I got you, Serenity. And I mean, if any of you guys ever order something from both of us, usually we'll combine it, you know, just so you get it at the same time. Because I'm pretty, you know, diligent about getting stuff out, that sort of thing. For those of you who are on my button tier, which I think is Fire Seal, Alice, and Jazzy. If you guys want to give me feedback, I have a question on something. Let me know if you want to answer it regarding buttons. A button too, since you're here. I don't know what color to make that right now. Since he's tan, this is actually too close to that color, so I'm actually going to change that. Yeah, it's going to be good. Yeah, actually, Steven, that is a really good skill to have. And yeah, I didn't even know that was a thing either. It's like how to make yourself sound good without making yourself sound pretentious. You know?
Like an idiot.
Yeah, and then sometimes they want it in third person and then you feel weird. And it's like, or sometimes they won't even tell you. And you're like, okay, do I risk writing in third person and being the only one in the program that wrote in third person? Or do I write in first person and just sound kind of juvenile? Because third person, no matter what, does sound more professional. But if it's up against all these other bios that are first person, it looks really weird. So it's kind of a hard call. It's a really strange problem to have, actually. How to make yourself sound good. I don't even know if that sentence is that good of a sentence. Sound gooder. We'll say that. Okay, So I was thinking about what to do for February's monthly guardian, and I was thinking of maybe doing a tree, because there's this lore behind this one tree that I really liked, and I was gonna do my own thing for it. But then I was like, would they wear a tree button? Like, would you wear a tree button that's like a tree guardian? You know? I mean, the idea is cool, but I don't know if anybody would, like, I gotta figure out something clever to do with it, like the other ones I gave you guys that are bottles, and then the white stag that's coming to you still has, like, jewelry attached to it. So for the tree, you know. Okay, so you like the tree, I guess. Hi, Kitchen! Is she a smushy mush? She's my smushy mush. I apply for German Comic-Con. Exactly, Serenity. It's really hard, especially like if they don't tell you if it's first person or third person. You know? Okay. I wonder about the guys though, if they'll like a tree, but I guess I should just do it. Anyway. Thank you, Kitchen! I'm glad you like those! Yay! So maybe I will do that then. It might be cute to put it in the bottle and to have it like just be a mini tree. I don't know. Maybe I can figure out how to make it a tree spirit, so if you plant it... Ooh! Oh, now I'm getting ideas. I need to think about that. Men can like trees, but will they pimp trees on their jackets and stuff? Be like, yeah, I'm wearing a tree button. I know, Alice, you're the one to go to, for sure. Hands down. You're the bonsai queen. Oh, yo. I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna make you a button for that. That might be one of your random buttons, Alice. See, it pays to be someone kind of close, because then I can actually cater your random buttons to you. For the people I don't really know, I'm just making them like funny side buttons of like people's faces and ads and stuff. Or like a hamburger. Stuff like that. 6 bonsai, that's crazy. I kind of figured you might like that A. I don't know what it was, but I was like, you know what? I bet Alice would appreciate just kind of like pimping the letter A. I don't know why. I had a feel. Had a feel about it. Here, I'm gonna sharpen my pencil. Hold up. She's right by the pencil sharpener and it didn't even... like nothing. Sometimes she'll turkey too. We call it turkeying. It's when her back legs go like out, like a turkey. So like she's like this little sausage. Her little fat arms go out like this, and she's got these little drummies. Like maybe this is her tail. These are her back legs, and her front legs just kind of sprawl, and her face is right here. And she just looks like a turkey. Sometimes she does that. It's cute. Turkeying. No, like Stephen, you would do really well in that area. Like, yeah, it is still comic and pop art if you're not like high art. It's more, think of what they have that you're not, and you're not like high art, because that area is like traditional oils and giant canvases and stuff. So the art show, no. The other thing, yeah, that's the only thing they have is the comic and pop art area. Really, if you're not a vendor and you don't want to be an exhibitor, it's comic and pop art.
That's where Ashley and I work.
That's where we are, and that's where everyone is.
Yeah.
Like, any artist is there. They just have a weird name for it. So.
But I guess anything that is right now is considered pop art.
Yeah. Their whole thing is confusing. I really wish they'd kind of copy Read Pop for their stuff, because it's a lot more obvious what they mean by what they say, you know?
Say what you want to say.
Say what you need to say.
Say what you need to say. I'm sure he says say what you want to say there.
I don't think so. This is the second time you've done that.
I don't even know what band that is.
I don't know either. Yeah, it's their fault for wording it poorly, but yeah, you'd be there. You'd be there and you'd do well. Oh, really, Serenity? I didn't know that. That's good then.
Wow.
She's going off screen again. Mushy! Ugh. Wow, what, Gabe?
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm counting.
Gabe's counting.
13, 14, 15, 16.
What he's counting, we don't know.
They say that. John Mayer says that 40 goddamn times.
Oh,
in
it's
that
John
song.
Mayer?
Yeah,
He's so funny, though.
that's not funny.
But he's so funny. I almost wonder if he did that on purpose. Have you ever seen a sketch, like an SNL sketch or something, with John Mayer?
Yeah.
He is hilarious. It's kind of like how Justin Timberlake's funny.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, John Mayer's the same way. It's really weird because you wouldn't expect it. But he is funny.
Some people are just good actors.
Hmm?
Some people are just good actors. I mean, Justin is like, he was a Disney kid or whatever.
Yeah. Right, Serenity? She has a thing about eating my office chair right now, and I don't know why. Gabe thinks it's because it smells like my feet, which I'm like, okay. And? But, yeah, I don't know why she's been eating it. There are a couple things she's a little naughty about, which is funny, but otherwise she's really, really good. Like, you tell her no once, like you clap your hands and she's basically off it. And whenever she wants attention, if you're, for whatever reason, not paying attention, she'll go grab a shoe and kind of just hold it. Because she knows it's bad, but she wants the attention. She's smart. She's smart as hell. But she does sleep a good amount. Like, this is probably her third or fourth nap today. She's a napper. And she is snoring. I don't know if you can hear it. You hear it? Okay, you go set it. Yeah, exactly. I wish I could remember what it was I saw John Mayer in that was really funny, but I don't know. It might have been a really long time ago too, so I have no idea. Okay, Mage. Hey, James. Which little leaf dude? Miltzu, this one or this one? They're both leaves, they're just different races of leaves.
Whoa.
Well, they are!
No leaf on leaf.
This is inclusion territory. I include everyone. Yeah, I forgot what the thing I saw was, Nightshade. I'm mad about that now too because it's like okay, Ashley, sure, he's funny. Where did you see him? Or what did you see him on that was funny? I'm like, I don't remember. Say what you need to say. See, and then once I found out he was funny, then it's like looking at his songs. Was he being funny with that?
Oh.
You know?
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, I don't know, I want to give him the benefit of the doubt and be like, maybe he meant for that to be funny. I feel really bad I haven't been as active on social media lately, but at the same time I don't feel really bad because it's felt really good to not be active. Like, it's been really nice to just kind of indulge in personal life, you know? Don't forget to do that once in a while, you guys. It's good for you. To just focus on, you know, you and your closeness around you instead of the entire world and what's going on. I mean, obviously for political reasons too, but just in general. Like, focus on you again for a bit. Oh, this one? Thank you, Miltsu. It's super simple. Remember, a good rule of thumb for those that don't know, if you're drawing cute things, draw them less detailed. I mean, it's one of those things that is kind of obvious, but you don't really think about. Because the more detail you add to something, I actually learned this from caricatures. I used to caricature at the Mall of America, and sometimes you get somebody that brings in their baby, and they want you to caricature a baby. It's the easiest / hardest thing in the world because all babies look the same, right? However, if you suck at drawing one baby, you suck at drawing all the babies. So you have to make sure that they're basically a little blob with 2 eyes, a little button nose, and just a hint of a mouth. Because any other wrinkles or anything you put on is going to start making it look scary. Really scary. And that's why, you know, older people and stuff, you draw lines on them. Sometimes they'll get offended. Like for portraiture, for anybody doing, you know, human portraits, unless they're like over 60 or 70, I wouldn't draw in the under eye things, really, because you can maybe shade it in lightly, but don't put in a hard line because they're gonna flip, okay? Because that's, you know, that's gonna make them look old and tired and they're not gonna like it. So less like lined details are better when you're doing portraiture and stuff just because of that reason, you know? And when you get really good at it, then you can probably hint in more of those lines, but subtly, right? And if you don't know how to be subtle, just drawing a line under their eye is a bad idea, right? So when you're starting off, it's better to do less of that because you're going to be safer with, you know, the people getting the portrait and being like, oh yeah, this looks like me, you know. Yes, call your mother, Jazzy. Everybody call your mom tonight. Thank you. That's good, Miltsu. Yeah, it's a balance. I mean, you have to know when you're getting overwhelmed by social media, and sometimes it'll creep up on you. And all of a sudden you're lashing out or fighting with people online, and it's like, when it's that far, pull back. Like, pull back hard, right? Otherwise, if you're the type that can, like, for a while I had a really good balance, where it's like you just post something, walk away, do more work, whatever, don't worry about it, and then come back later, check, respond to people, and then leave it again. If you're on there for hours, babies do look like monsters. Yeah. Oh no, that's true. That's true, Alice. One of my pairs of glasses I really like, I don't have them here, but they have one problem though, and this is my only issue with buying glasses online, is I don't like hiding my eyebrows. Because if you get the frames that like go over your eyebrows like this, it looks like you're always either not emoting or you're angry. And one of my pairs has that, and I love them, but at the same time, it looks like I'm never emoting. When actually, I usually emote a lot, you know? So, it's the only problem with buying online. Oh, you guys, I just saw this one thing. Facebook. think I even saved it. Let me see if I can find it. It was about babies and monsters. It was today, too. That's so weird. Apparently that's the theme of the day, baby monsters. Which is also weird because a friend of mine does prosthetics and he put up progress on this baby he was making. That it's like cut in half and it's got all this intestine stuff going on. But that's so weird. The theme of the day really is scary babies. What the fuck? That's so weird. Here. But this is kind of my problem. If some of you like babies, cool. Rock it. That's awesome. But, what? Mama. Mama! 19. Damn, you might be the reigning champ, Mama. She is a wrinkly baby, isn't she? Okay, ready? Ready, Mama? 19, I'm gonna go fast and slow, maybe. We'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Thank you, Mama. I appreciate your support. You're a wonderful, famous VIP. Actually, have I made you a VIP yet? Oh no, I gotta make you a VIP. Or did they already take that out? Yeah, okay, good. Whew. People are talking to you, Gabe.
Glad to hear it, Alice.
Oh, she's in her Mega Man mode. There's this level in Mega Man where, and I'm sure there's one actually in every Mega Man, but it's with the blocks, when the blocks appear, and it goes dun, dun, dun. And if anybody remembers that, that's what she sounds like sometimes when she snores. She's doing dun, dun, dun. It's awesome. Alice says, you sound so tired, Gabe. I'm sorry.
It's alright.
We're both pretty tired. Gabe probably more so than me, though. We have coffee, and it's doing alright. But yeah, we kind of, I mean, we knew we'd have to lose sleep for this, you know? Having a puppy is similar to having a newborn, with the taking it outside every, 2 hours or so. But that's why naps are nice, because she doesn't need to go to the bathroom yet, obviously. But when she gets up, she will. Like, you have to take them outside after naps, play time, eating. Just basically after any kind of activity, you have to bring them out. So. Alice, is there anything you want me to fix other than, right now I'm going through and I'm rendering it, but is there anything, like, you specifically want me to add in? I'll tell you if I still can or not. Hopefully I can. Like, not a brand new thing, obviously, but if there's, like, I don't know. Just give me feedback, I guess. Hey, Emily, what's up? This is for Alice. This was from the New Year's stream, so the half-price commissions. So they're not at full quality, but for anybody that wants kind of a more quick thing from us, it's a good option, especially since they're cheaper than usual. So yes, I can do that. Let me see. I'm gonna have to do that with the pastels though, when I do a pastel pass, which I might do that offline. I just want to make sure I get Serenities in. So for right now, I'm gonna call yours just done for the moment, and I'm gonna go in and pop some colors. But for right now, I'm also gonna vary the mushroom top. I think I'm gonna make it a little warmer, just a bit. But yeah, so that's on the final pass. But other than that, you're good. Like I thought about making this background blue, but it totally wouldn't be. So I didn't want to muddy it up more than it, is. So, all right, Serenity. Let's see what we got. So I think Serenity got a 5x7. Yeah, gray and gold. What the green is in real life? You mean what marker I'm using?
I don't think you're gonna be able to really tell what the green
Yeah,
is.
no matter what I take it with, it's gonna be olive then a forest green. Like the fact you say olive and a forest green, like that varies depending on who you talk to. Like that's a little bit picky, Alice.
That is actually weird because olive is forest green.
Yeah, to me olive is forest green too. So I mean it's a yellow green. So like I have 5 greens here. Sorry. 4 greens. And they're basically like, and this is what gets hard is I've got these markers, but then I put the pastels on them, right? So these 2 were too dark. So I used this one mainly, I think for the grass, and this one for the leaves. And then if you do want the leaves to be different, I can make one more blue, so it's a blue-green, and one more yellow, so it's a yellow-green. So I can do that. But as far as it goes, it's kind of limited. Especially for such a, teeny piece. Yeah, the camera might not be right. I mean, if you look at my hand and then look at my face, different colors. Alright, so Serenity, I'm gonna go open up your email. Alice, I was just wondering if there's like anything glaring that you wanted me to fix, but I've still got some stuff to do on it. It's not done, but I just want to get your initial feedback. Alright, so Serenity. So Serenity, you didn't send it from your scribbles@gmail one? It's a different one? Oh yeah, okay. If that gets annoying for you guys, let me know. I love it, but I don't know how loud it is for you. Alright, Alice. Yeah. I'll even write it down, Alice. There you go. Okay, good. I'm glad you guys like it. Some people don't like that stuff, I found out. I was like, oh, okay. Oh, okay, so Serenity, you want your 2 characters. I might just do the busts. Because that'll be a lot to fit on a 5x7 otherwise. Oh yeah, I'll include your ATC too. Sorry about that, Serenity. I don't even know where my sheet went that had all the people on it. Alright, Mama. Oh, Serenity, I really appreciate this little bottom part you put in. That's like everything that should be in the package. That's extra helpful. Okay. So I might do this way then.
What are you doing what way?
What do you mean? Doing what way?
What do you mean? Whiskey.
Okay, so Serenity, you want me to have Faye doing something like affectionate towards Lissa, but her kind of being annoyed by it or just like whatever about it? Yeah? Does that seem right? I might have to do a little thumbnail of this first. Like him giving her a flower and she's like, ugh, or I don't want him to touch her. That could be weird. Okay. I feel like that's such a grade school thing. Like, hey, I like you. I don't like you, but really I do like you. That sort of thing. Okay, I think I know what to do. Oh. Does she ever like give him the time of day, or is it just always an ongoing sadness for him? Is he friend zoned like forever? So good. Poor guy. Well, that's really cute. Okay. Yeah, like even the paper right now is super desaturated comparably. Okay, and Faye is a fox and Lissa is like a lynx, right? Is that true? Or is she kind of like a made-up cat type thing? A caracal. That's like a bobcat or something, right? Like it's related to them? Or is it a fake race? What is real anymore? I don't even know. Oh yeah, these are real as hell. Wow! Wow! Some of their ear hairs are crazy. It looks like somebody put like a tabby on steroids and gave it like red squirrel ears. This is insane. I've actually never seen one of these before. My God. Their faces just look like a giant caricatured domestic cat. That's crazy. They're so anime. Like they look like a carbuncle or something. Is that really comfortable? Really? Yeah, that's what I thought. Are you leaving? Goodbye. I'll bring it back if she comes back. What are you doing? You need to go out? You want to take her out? Thank you. Oh. Serenity, I'd be careful saying that. I only pick the best races. Oh.
Whoa!
Ooh! Careful.
History.
Oh, they are desert lynx. Okay, so I kinda nailed it. Kinda.
Take a potty.
Okay.
You wanna wake up a little, maybe?
Maybe rough her up.
Come on, let's go potty.
Sucker.
Come here. Come here.
Okay. I need to bring up
Come here.
all these
Come up. Come here.
references.
Hey.
Alright, so Serenity, I'm gonna do my best here. Guessing at like Lissa's outfit, what's going on, because it looks like it is just like color blocking almost. But okay. Here we go. What kind of things does he give her?
Ain't the right thing. Tell you that.
What does that mean?
Well, she ain't wanting it.
Man, she playing hard to get. She might like all the things. Like, yo, he gets her an IHOP gift card? Hell yeah, but don't let him know. You know? Hi, BB.
Come on. Whoa.
This is too... So this pose already is a little too confident. I did a little thumbnail, but not too much. Right, kitchen? I'm saying. Pancakes all day. Alright, so...
Potty. Potty.
Flowers, jewelry, dresses, where everything's... Okay, so he's loaded. He's got money. He's a rich bitch. What's his personality then? Would he be more of a Gaston? Where he's like, I'm the best, I'm hot, you need everything I can give you? Or would he be more like a Rick Moranis, where he's like a nerd and he's like, oh, please like me, please? Would he be more pathetic or more confident, egotistical, and maybe that's why she doesn't like him, because he's kind of gross in that like respect, like he thinks he's too good? I hate guys like that. Oh my god. That's true, Kitchen. That's very true. Kitchen, you sound like you want to be on my button tier. I'll just put it in there. So if anybody does want to be on the button tier, if you go to my Patreon, it's my favorite tier I have. All my other tiers, honestly, are set up for saving up for commissions, like the expensive commissions. But, if I keep a list. I mean, it depends. Honestly, if I don't know the person for their random button, I'll just pick something random. But, like, let's say you were on there, then I'd definitely do a bunch of food ones, obviously. Okay. So he's humble. He's not egotistical. He's humble. He just doesn't know what to do with his feelings. So he's really awkward. That's kind of cute. I like that. It's deeper than I thought. So, because I'm asking this because of how he'd be standing. So if he's like a Gaston and he had a bunch of stuff, he'd be like, ha, here's all this. But if he's kind of like a Rick Moranis guy, he'd kind of be like, do you want this? But now, if he's kind of sweet and humble, he'd be like, just kind of middle of the road, I think, and just offering it like, do you accept? You know, do you accept me? That sort of thing. He's overwhelmed by his feelings. Okay. Let's see if I can... I also need a reference. Slide. Is he really tall compared to her? Or are they like the same height? Is that good or bad, Mama? I mean, let's be honest. Rick Moranis is a sweetheart. He quit acting to raise his kids. That's a really sweet thing to do. I mean, maybe not the smartest thing, but it's at least sweet. You know, because his wife died and he was like, okay, well, I need to quit acting to actually make sure my kids get raised right. So that's pretty hardcore. Half a head taller. Okay. How'd she do?
Good.
A lot of good?
A little good.
Little good? Can I just have him giving her a bunch of flowers to make it kind of pretty? Oh, cute nerdy types. Good. I'm glad, Mama. What made him shave it? He just didn't want it anymore, or? What kind of flowers are in it? You wanna have a say in that. So this is the eye line. What was that? Oh, yeah, I could totally see that. It's funny they don't make, oh my god, I just had an idea. They should make swim caps that go over your head and then come down and go around your chin so your beard can be up in them. You know? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
like if
they
it's.
don't do that.
Yeah!
Huh.
Why don't they have beard swim caps?
Maybe because bearded dudes don't swim. Or not enough.
Oh my god.
There's not a really big market for those.
Oh my god, whatever. In this day and age? Hell yeah, there is.
Who has time to swim?
What?
Who has time to swim? Let's be honest.
Tyson.
Must be nice.
Shut up, Papa. Papa Gabbo. Hey, now you are. Unless you want to still be Mama Gabbo.
I'm okay with that. Burp.
Oh, what time is it? When did we say to feed her again? 7?
Yeah, I think so. Shop's closed, honey.
Come back later.
You got hiccups?
Oh god, when she gets the hiccups, I love it. It's so sad, but so cute.
You want some water, maybe? Huh?
Just give her a little bit.
Some water.
Okay, so he's got.
Come on.
The outfit of his is pretty cool, Serenity. I like this coat. That's the only gross thing. When she, like, exhausts the water, then her spit is in there, and then she starts drinking her spit.
That's enough.
I think a lot of dogs do that, probably, though. So Serenity, does this mean that you finished your journey, June, with them, or is it still in progress? No pressure. I just want to know. I'm just curious. Bye, Miltsu. Thanks for coming.
What you do? What you do? What you do?
Bruni, say what you need to say.
Kitchen's closed.
Oh my god.
Kitchen's closed.
Alright.
Kitchen closed.
Maybe he's got a nice scarf for her. Yeah. Pretty scarves, fabrics, pretty things. Hand-picked flowers. What are you doing? You want to come back over here? Huh? Or do you want to play with Papa? Hmm? Go get a toy. Nice, Serenity. Good job. Yep, basically kitchen, yeah. So every dog, like they say, an ounce per pound, basically. And you're not supposed to usually let, like, dogs, certain dog breeds will drink and drink and drink and they won't stop. Same with eating. So you have to really portion it and time it right. So bulldogs especially, a lot of them have the problem where they don't know when to stop. So you have to ration it, and then especially for potty training, you usually want to, depending on your schedule, take the water up from them like 3 to 4 hours before they go to bed, something like that, so that they're not going crazy needing to pee while they're sleeping, you know? So there's a lot of stuff to puppies, really. A lot of people don't know that. But yeah. Especially for potty training, it's tough. Yeah, it's funny how sciencey it is when it comes to that. And at first you're like, oh man, I feel bad doing that, but really they do get enough water, and there's a lot of ways to tell, honey, what are you doing? If they're, usually that means it's cold or something, or itchy. You might want to clean them. But usually there are ways to tell if, especially a bulldog, and other dog breeds too, if they're over hydrated or dehydrated. For bulldogs, one of the ways to tell if they're dehydrated is if you pull on one of their wrinkles, their skin, you pull it up, and depending on how it snaps back, if it's quick versus if it's slow, that's going to tell you more if they're dehydrated. There's stuff with their gums too, like what color their gums are. I've done research, all right? Like it's crazy. There's so many ways to tell this sort of stuff. Which is really cool because I do like that sciencey part of it, which almost also feels, the best word I can think of is mystical. Because it's like you're being able to read the animal, which I really dig that. So, I don't know. I had that kid dream of being a vet, and, I gave it up and whatever, but at the same time, I think that'd be one of my top 3 jobs I'd still want to do. Or probably just a vet tech, not someone who does actual surgery on them. But, yeah, little vacuum cleaners, right? Okay, so there's that. So there's 3 lines. Oh, I thought she made that noise. Can I put the cam on you? You guys want to see Gabe play with the dog?
I'm not really playing with her. She doesn't want to play.
Huh?
She's not really playing.
You could.
No, she's not playing. She's being very lazy.
Which is weird. You get to see our messy half clean room. Oh, this is cute though, like you're rolling her around and stuff. Roll that shmoo. Oh really, Desperado? That's great. Yeah, Steven, DM it to me in Discord. It'll have to be later though when I get to look at it. Not now, obviously, because I'm streaming, but I can take a look at it later. Oh, bits. Yeah, cut up some fabric. Have fun, kitchen. Have fun. Thanks for coming. Oh, you too, Emily. Thanks for coming by. We miss ya. Enjoy. So Serenity, her eyes are very diagonal, it looks like, or is it just the marking around her eyes that makes them look diagonal? That's okay, Emily, you're pregnant. I know how that gets.
No.
I know how it is.
No.
No.
Hey.
She's trying to eat my banner. Honey, no. That's icky. You don't want to do that. Grab her. She likes being pushed around too. Get a toy for her. You want your wubba? You want your wubba? Squeak, squeak. There you go. Or the rope things up there. Okay, so they're just normal round eyes then. She is so small and so squish. Broody bits. Thank you, May Fox. Thank you, Kitchen. She still has that like super puppy smell. She's making the like. Oh, I can't even see her. Hold on. Roll that move. Here's your joyous puppiness for the day. Agreed. And their breath smells like coffee all the time. What's up with that? I love it. Puppies. I can't tell if this is a gross thing to share, but tell me if it is or not. But I learned that, you know how some dogs' paws smell like Fritos? Gabe, you know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
Yeah, apparently that's bad or something. It's like that's their fungus or something. There's a fungus growing on them. I don't know, something like that, where if your dog's feet smell like corn chips or Fritos or something, it's like, ooh. I can't. So, Desperado, you're so right. It has been ridiculously hard to balance work with her. That's my biggest failure lately, and it's not even because she's so cute and stuff, because god damn she is, but it's mainly because of her schedule and needing to take her out all the time and playing with her until she's exhausted. Like, it's like a baby. The only time I get to actually work on stuff is when she's asleep. It's crazy, and that's only maybe 3 or 4 times a day for maybe an hour. So Gabe and I have been doing shifts where, you know, we'll take over watching her, you know, every once in a while, but it's been something. So Serenity, did they work together or something? Is that why they have similar coats? Like, they both have high collars. Oh, she's gone. But she's playing. Where is she? Ugh. Help, Gabe. There you go. She's probably gonna move again. Mm-hmm. It's too bad we can't have. Oh, we should get that little tracking robot. Isn't there that camera that
Facebook
tracks?
thing?
I don't know. There's a thing.
You wouldn't be able to catch up with her.
She's not that fast. Mm-hmm. She wishes.
Hey.
Hey, Ray. Thank you. Yeah, Alice, that's exactly how it is. Especially on stream days. So right now, Gabe's babysitting. And he's not working, obviously, because he's kicking around her toys for her. So luckily he's been, he finished his deadline. So he's actually had like a week he's taking for himself. But me, you know me, I don't stop working, so...
Oh, she didn't like that.
What?
The paper shuffle.
Oh, really? Yeah. It's okay, it's just paper. See? It's not scary. No, you can't eat it. Oh, I wonder if it's because I did that thing with that thing. I gotta look up person. crossing arms. That is actually one of those references that no matter how many times I've done it, I always have to look up a person crossing their arms because depending on what angle they're at, I can't, like, for some reason my brain can't, you know, rotate it. I don't know why.
You know what sucks too is taking into account their chest
Chesticles?
diameter.
Yeah.
Because if they're like a big surly person, their like arms won't cross completely, and their arms are actually be higher. Like the rotation on the shoulder is actually higher.
Oh, that's true.
Than it is, you know, like yeah.
God, that's weird.
Hey, don't bite your bed. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah, Alice, it is recorded for sure. You can clip it too. I don't even know how to begin to tell you how to clip things. I mean, there should be a little like. Oh, she's getting fussy. This is her fussy. She'll just start yelling and get ah. Watch her. So ah. Yeah, that's what you sound like. Anyway, remember those director things or whatever? The things that it's like scene 1.
Slate.
It's called Slate.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like scene 2 or like what
Scene
is
2.
it? Shot 3, scene 2.
Yeah.
You know, they always say something like that, and then they do the thing. That little icon is on the video, and you can clip parts. I think it's that icon of the video as I'm like recording it. So like right now, if you wanted to just go clip that part, you click that, and it'll show you how to do it. I get you, Bruni. Paper's evil. Oh my god. You guys ever cut yourself with a cardboard cut? That stuff is wicked. Oh, where? Is she biting her foot? She's biting her foot.
No, she's biting the.
No, she's biting her foot right now.
No, it's like the middle of the thing.
But she's biting her foot. It was her foot. It's great though. Her noises. I love her noises so much. Here. She gets so fussy. Pa 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 pa. Are you angry? Who else talks to their pets like that? It's like, oh, you're mad? She's so cute. I can't stand it. Anyway, this is what it's like though. See how I can't even keep drawing? Damn it. Sorry, Serenity. Okay. Get her. Get it. She loves being cheered for too, so every time we play fetch, when we throw it, it's like, go get it! She's like, yeah! And then we clap when she runs, and it makes her go faster. Like, she loves it. She loves it so much. Hey, Wiccan! Right? Don't you? Oh my god. It's so hard not to talk to your pets. Like, you have to. It's like, oh, you're mad now, huh? Oh yeah, okay. What are you gonna do? Uh-huh, sure you are. It's like a whole thing. Oh man, my ear's ringing. Why is that? Fussy baby. She's like right next to me too, so she might accidentally bump my table, which I'm okay with. I'm expecting it at some point. She's just so funny. What are you doing? Look at all these wrinkles. Where'd you get these? Where'd you get these?
Bite you.
Huh?
She's gonna bite you.
That's okay. She knows better. It's not even that bad. It's bad when it's your fingers. Like, her puppy teeth are really, really sharp. Yeah, she's all fired up. This is her right after a nap, too. You guys see this now. And it's like this alternating all day. So, which I love it. I know when she gets older, I'm gonna miss it, so I'm kind of reveling in it while I can. Because like I said, I had a bulldog, and honestly, they're pretty similar. All bulldogs seem to have similar traits. So, a few things about her remind me of the other one, but at least I know how to handle, you know. Yes, Alice, of course it does. I think bonsais and just plants in general, they love it and literally thrive off it because you know, the dioxide in your breath coming out, they take that and make it into oxygen, right? So you're literally helping them and you live by talking to them.
Oh.
Yes, actually the shouting hurts them, doesn't it? I think I remember this. She launched. Yeah, I'm pretty sure from what I read, if you shout at them, they actually feel the emotion or something and they actually wilt, as opposed to like talking sweetly to them. Like praise, like what Desperado said, yeah. Oh, she's tearing it up. Tearing it up. Push that bed, honey. Get it. Get it. What is there a crinkle?
No, it's her bone.
Oh. She hasn't liked that one up till now. Now she likes it? Fine. I mean, Alice, the fact you named them is probably helping them out. You're like, oh, my mama named me. But I'm wondering then, like, if they can tell the difference between aggressive speech and, like, sweet speech, does that mean they feel no emotion? And if they do, does that mean that, you know, plants have emotions? And then us vegetarians are fucked. Basically. If everything has emotions and pain, it's like, dang it.
I don't think that's how it works.
I don't know, man.
It's good energy versus bad energy.
How
It's
am I
like
doing, Serenity? Are these about accurate?
It's like when you scream at the paint. Remember that video?
Have you guys seen that video of that? I think he's Asian, right? I think it's an Asian guy who, as he's painting, he screams. He's like, ah! And it, like, when he does a brushstroke, it's hilarious.
But
I
then
remember that.
If you say nice things,
Yeah.
then it like it does something different. Forgot what else they.
He'd really have to like prove that to me. Oh.
It's like or it's like Ghostbusters 2.
Right. The slime.
Yeah. It's just positive and negative energy.
That's crazy. Oh, that's one of my favorite noises she does. It's like a coo, like a chitter. Music disappeared.
I think she just needed to bite the hell out of something.
Yeah, and that's what her chews are usually for, but for some reason when I gave that to her like the past 2 times, she didn't like that one. Remember not to give your dogs rawhide, you guys. Rawhide bones are bad for them.
Just look up the video on how they're made.
Yeah, or rawhide chews, the ones that are like, you know, ears and stuff. Yeah. Oh, this is way off. Ashley. Sorry, Serenity. Live screw-ups. It's part of the process, right? Right. I think our neighbor has Bichons. The little ones that we saw?
Oh, the little white ones?
Yeah.
One of them is named as Oscar.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, cute. What are you guys working on right now? Who's working on something cool?
What the hell are you doing?
Oh no! She might move the entire bed, you guys. Watch out.
Hey, don't do that to the bed. Don't do that to the bed. Do that to the bone.
When she gets fussy, though, she goes on like a biting spree
Bone.
on stuff. It's kind of funny.
Oh my god. How about this one? Hey, how about that? Yeah.
this is gonna look rough until I actually ink it. Are her buttons on her arms right here on the side, or are they on the top? Heckin' beds are for wrestling. It's true. Miss Piss. Move her up a little. And also, don't leave your dogs with a rope toy, because once they start actually like what?
Just push it in.
It's okay. Once if you leave it alone with them and they start actually like tearing off the pieces of the rope, it can actually form like a rope ball in their stomach. It's not good.
It ties up their intestines and shit.
Yeah, it's really bad. So if you do have a rope toy, just supervise and make sure any bits that come off, you actually take, away. Oh, they're spaced. These are probably too big.
Okay.
I actually took like a half an hour today and drew something for myself. I didn't get very far on it, but it's just been a while since I've been able to do anything for me. Woo! And? What is it, honey? Oh no, she's running. Back to the bed. Oh, hold on, I just moved it. Alright. It's just a thing I don't know. I've been watching Vikings in the morning. The show Vikings, and because I never sat down and watched it, and I thought I might like it. It's entertaining. But some of the things in it, like the visuals in some parts, are pretty cool, so I got inspired by it. So I drew something, but I don't know. I need to go a little bit further on it. I don't even know if you'd be able to really tell what's going on if I showed it. I can if you want, but it's not too far. So Serenity, she doesn't have a hat or like a hood or nothing, right? I mean, obviously you didn't include it in your references, so I figure it's not part of it. But and anybody that got a quick commission from me, if you didn't get me your address, please do. Desperado likes your glasses, Gabe.
Thank you.
See, Mama, I can't give her stuffed animals, for one thing, because I have 4 contractor bags full of them, and they're going to be on display in the house, so I don't want her to think they're a toy. So what I did with my last dog was I made sure none of the toys she had were plushie-like. Not only that, but I hate the feeling of a sopping wet plushie that's slimy. It's gross, so I don't let them have it. So it's usually silicone toys, plastic toys, all that kind of stuff. So when I've got plushies sitting on the couch and stuff, doesn't even touch them. So because I have such a big plushie collection, I can't afford to have her have them like that. But and now she's chewing on my desk and licking it because she has remorse. But yeah, she loves tennis balls too. I don't know how they're programmed to just all love tennis balls. They're like timeless toys. I don't even get it. A lot of people have told me at cons I look like Lagartha too. She has a way more fine face. It's delicate than me. I feel like I'm a little bit more robust face-wise, but I feel like if she had an allergic reaction, she'd look like me. That's how I feel about that. Because I see what people are seeing that reminds them of me, but Yeah, she's way, way pretty. I'm waiting for her to get into more battles, though. I'm not very far, so if anybody is actually, like, has watched the show, I'm not very far. I'm still in season 1. But it's just one of those shows that I can watch without Gabe that he's not too, invested in seeing, so it's okay to do that. Oh no, I'm not insulting myself. No, I just mean I'm a bit puffier. Like my bone structure is a lot more robust. I don't put myself down ever, because that's stupid. But at least not publicly. But even so, I really don't even think about that very often, because that's a waste of time, and it doesn't help anything. Like, worrying about stuff you don't have control over and beating yourself up about how you look or your work or your skill, what's the point in that? That's a waste of time, you guys. Does she do her all the stuff? Oh, that's cool. Okay, so I'm not that far yet. So she does get into stuff that's cool. Yeah, Kong toys are indestructible. That's completely true. I have never had one be destroyed, and my last bulldog, like, she tried. She couldn't. Like, they're basically indestructible. True that. So, okay, Serenity. So she has a jacket over a shirt that's got an asymmetrical line down the side, yeah? Like, so there, it looks like there's another shirt underneath that, here, I'll get rid of this so the dog's not here right now. That goes down like this, right? Okay. And then there's a belt. Is the belt around the undershirt, or is it connected to the jacket? It looks like it's the undershirt. Pretty sure. Undershirt, okay. So I'm guessing is this like a zipper closure on the undershirt, or is it like just decorative? Is it functional like a zipper or a closure, or is it just decorative like a stripe? Zipper. Okay. So I ask this because depending on how the shirt is at the bottom, it'll tell you a little bit more about how the shirt functions. So if it was just a decoration, I wouldn't put a line here, and I would actually have this be flush, the bottom of the shirt. But since it's not, and this is a zipper, that means that these probably overlap in some fashion. So you want to show them kind of curling up there so that you can tell that there's folding, or at least combining, Otherwise, if it's flush, you're not going to be able to tell exactly, like, well, what is it? Is it, And then that also depends, obviously, on the style. So, like, if you had, like, a really streamlined, cartoony style, maybe it doesn't matter as much. But if it's somewhat realistic, or at least, your other stuff is detailed, you want to think about that sort of thing. So, has anybody watched Future Man? Gabe and I are digging the show. It's kind of gross. Like, there are a lot of naughty jokes and things in it, but it's funny. Like, what would you relate it to? Maybe like Deadpool or something, that kind of humor? Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
I don't know what else it's like.
It's like if Back to the Future was made now, I feel. Because it's just like a lot more lewd humor.
Lewd humor, yeah, that's a good way to put it.
But it's very intelligent, I guess.
It is. It's really well written.
It's like they've taken
Which is the Deadpool aspect to me, that it's
Yeah.
well-written, crude humor.
It's like they've taken the all those time travel ideas and
Tropes.
yeah, tropes, and they're trying to answer some of the like the questions that we all have. Like, well, what would happen if you went back in time? You know, like.
I like it. I think it's fun.
Like it's all those things where you're like, you can't do that. If it's the 50s, you wouldn't be doing that. People would look at you weird.
Okay. Oh, she's got thumb holes. Oh, I don't even show the thumb, so I guess we're okay. That's fun.
I think it's only on Hulu also. So unless you have in the Hulu.
So funny. We have Hulu, we have Prime, and we have Netflix. It's like, why? It's such a weird age we live in, man. Like, seriously. Where you going? Alright.
Yeah, Chef Peter.
Oh, yeah, I would, yeah. This is the third one, though.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Maybe give her some yogurt in there.
Yogurt?
Yeah, that might be good for her.
You don't have one open, right?
No. Oh, yeah, this is a little bit better. Is this where you want me to put the gold too, Serenity?
Hey, what's this thing? This.
Dabbing?
Yeah, do you think somebody did that when they were like sneezing and they're like.
Who thought of dabbing?
I think somebody was sneezing and they saw it from afar. They're like, yo, what's that guy doing?
Her colors, though, seem different on this one than the one you gave me, Serenity. Which one would you... Because she's got, like, the white pleats on the front. That's probably the wrong word. But she's got the white blocking on the one you just sent me. And then the earlier... Only do, like, maybe 3 tablespoons. 2 or 3. Like, the rest of it I'll eat. So...
Ugh. Gross.
Gabe doesn't like yogurt.
No, I don't have a problem with it. It's just that it kind of like.
Oh, she looks so cute right now.
What's up?
I love my dog.
What's up, monkey butt?
She's so cute. Oh my god. Okay.
Oh.
Alright. Thank you, Serenity.
You think it's time to eat, huh? Oh, you even went to your crate, huh? Oh, you even getting mad, huh? Oh. Yeah.
He's just putting the food in the bowl and she's losing her shit. We also have this weird toy that talks. And it's the creepiest, stupidest, weird thing. I don't know. Whoever thought of it, it's really weird, but at the same time, it's kind of smart. I don't know.
Yeah? Yeah.
I like it when she chitters.
Hold on. Hold on. Almost done. Hold on.
She's so demanding. Yeah, once she knows you're getting food, she's like, excuse me, are you? Okay, we're doing this now. Serenity, what's this thing that goes over his coat? Because it looks like it goes under his tail? Around the back? Is this supposed to be his sheath for his sword?
Hey.
There's no line work on it, so I'm trying to figure it out. I like when she makes the chitters.
Go to your crate. Crate. Go to your crate.
You don't get between grandma and her food.
Go to your crate.
Crate!
Crate.
Crate!
Come on. Go to your crate.
Crate! Crate!
Crate.
Oh god, she's cute.
Pretty
I
crate.
can't handle this.
Hey.
Crate!
Go to your crate. Crate. No. In the crate. In the crate. Both feet. No. All right.
I love it. Serenity, if it were me, just take this or leave this. You can tell me which one to do. But I would have the belt underneath the coat, because usually coats like this are like thick and actually kind of immovable, really. And having it go over stuff, it would have to be not at an angle, I think, and more over the hip. So you could either have it like, if you want it to look a little bit more tight as a design, have it over the hip. Like, when I say that, I mean like, so let's say this is him, right? And his coat. So right now, if you wanted it over the coat, I would put it like this, you know? Because the fabric looks pretty stiff. So it's not like it's flowing fabric, so he doesn't really need to hold it in. But usually you put belts like that under the coat, like that. But it's up to you. Gabe is arguing with his daughter. It's true. This is as close as we're getting to kids. This is as close as I want to get. So she's quiet though when she eats. Like I can't even hear it right now.
Wait until she gets home.
It's the only thing she really gets vocal about is food. Like the first 2 or 3 nights of, no, just 2 nights. First 2 nights of training her in the crate, she whined. She whined for a while, but the 3rd night she understood, okay, so if I cry, they're still not gonna come, you know, because she's like, get me out of here. So last night and the night before, she was fine. She just slept.
Now it's more like she only yelps when it's
when you have to go to the bathroom, which is
yeah,
great.
or like you're coming up to the, like you when I wake up,
Mm-hmm.
and she's like, oh, you're up, let me out, let me out.
Yeah. Well, in that case, Serenity, see, that's tough. Because his sword is huge. So usually if they have a big weapon, there's a big belt like this, and then a smaller belt that has the sheath on it. So you can put the sword in it, but it's still got the reinforcement of this belt. So you might need to do that.
Because,
what
you know, reality.
Yeah, reality, whatever. I mean, you don't have to do anything because they're cat folk and fox folk, but it's up to you. So what do you want me to do here? Which one would you like me to get in here? I also assume his tail is huge. Yes, it is. Okay. Does she have a tail? Okay. You want reality for it? Okay. I don't have a good reference of that right now, so how about I just put a belt over it and then give him a little pouch here? Would that work? For the moment? Okay. I'll look up caracal tail then. I'll probably find it. Oh, and it has a little black tip too, right? Remember that tails, ears, any appendages that aren't primary are good ways of showing emotion, secondary emotion. So the fact that I'm putting her tail down and unamused is, you know, part of her emotion. Same with her ears, they're just kind of normal. Like this would probably be her normal setting, right? And for him, he's a little, like this tail feels hopeful, right? Because it's like, woo, it's got a whoosh to it. So don't forget to actually reflect their emotions through their other extremities, because that's going to really help your character designs. I could even have it. Problem is, if you're thinking about where her tail starts, it's right here on the back side. So you'd actually only see about that much, I think. Or do you want it bigger than this, Serenity? Do you want it to go a little bit puffier and bigger? Hey, Nightshade. Oh yeah, you bet. Oh hey baby. Oh, you're licking my socks. Tasty. Yeah. Okay, Serenity. You want to put her bed back over here?
Come
Huh?
on, let's go outside. You want some more? You want some quote unquote more?
We've
Daddy.
also been kind of tricking her with treats.
You a liar, Daddy.
I don't know why people haven't thought of this. Maybe some of you have, but if you want to not spend $1 million on dog treats, just put some kibble in a bag, and when they're good, be like, oh yeah, good girl, and then give them one of the kibble.
Oh, I used to try to do that with Lulu.
Did not
She
work for
just
her?
spit it out. Like,
Well, Lulu was a bitch.
No, well, I had trained her with treats.
Oh, so she knew better. She's like, I want the good shit, Dad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come here. Hey.
Hey, Driftwood.
Oh, you want to pretend that you gotta go to bed now?
I'm tired,
Liar.
Papa.
Lies.
What did I say, Nightshade? I forgot what I said already. I'm sorry. Good point, Nightshade. Never say it to a furry. Fair.
Say what you want to say. Come on. Come on, Miller Brewing Company.
Bruni.
Miller Brewing Company.
I thought a brew like coffee. Why are you thinking of like beer?
Come on, Strange Brew. We should have called her Strange Bruni.
No. Just no.
Or we'll have to recreate that cover for Strange Brew.
Okay. Hi, Eliza. What kind of monster gives normal dog food as a treat? Hey, man, if you're like not rich, it works. Especially when they're a puppy and they don't know the difference. They're just happy to get food, man. I'm saying. So that means that like when you give them a treat, then that is a treat. All right. So
Potty.
potty bell.
Potty bell. Let's go potty.
All right. Let's see. All right. Well, Serenity, I'll just draw some flowers then if you didn't have any specific ones. Nightshade, you said you disappeared to go do something, right? Like, I don't know why I thought you went to get a pizza. Tell me I'm psychic. Did I feel the pizza energy through the internet? Did that happen? Like, I thought it was a kid thing to want to eat pizza every day, but I really still feel like as an adult, I want pizza all the time. And I bet if Gabe walks in again and I'm like, hey, what do you think about pizza for dinner? He'd be like, yeah, yes. Bye, Maya. Thanks for coming. Have a good rest of your evening, all right? Or day. Or, I forget where you are. Sorry. Oh, that's right, you're sick. I'm so sorry. You're not too sick to be driving, are you? Oh, Nightshade. Oh, poor guy. Let's do a couple carnations, too. So I'm kind of scared and excited to go to Atlanta alone. I at least have gone there and done this whole shindig 2 different years. This will be my 3rd one, but without Gabe. Like, I'll be in a hotel room alone, ordering room service, and it'll be okay. I'll be okay with that. I'm fine with being alone. Like, I actually love it. But, I don't know. I'm scared of doing some travel cons alone this time. Like, I almost feel like Gabe raised me to be able to do this. Like, Emerald City, same thing. It's just gonna be me. I'm going over there. So that'll be really interesting. Hey, how do you feel about pizza?
Love it.
How do you feel about pizza for dinner?
Sure.
Do we have one?
No.
Damn. No, I'm not driving there. No, flying. Flying to Atlanta, flying to Seattle. What's nice is that we've got a Chase Sapphire card, which has paid for like flights for free, hotel rooms and stuff, and rental cars just from the points. So luckily, you know, we'll be... Are we going to Denver PopCon? No. Unfortunately not, Driftwood. We haven't been there before, but we're also cutting down half on cons this year because last year we did way too many. And we're splitting up who's actually going to the conventions. So we used to go to them together. But now it's going to be... So my cons this year so far are Anime Milwaukee, Emerald City, ASEN, and Dragon Con for me so far. And those are just going to be me. And then Gabe's going to be doing C2E2. And God, I wish I got into Gen Con this year. I got in last year. It was so good. It's my best show.
I think Denver's too far for us.
Denver's way too far for us. Which is funny because, yeah, Seattle's far, but for some reason, Colorado's so hard to get around in. I don't know. Nightshade. I'd be scared too, especially if I'm alone. I don't know. Oh my god. Oh, honey, you scared me. You little quiet bean. Look at you. My fuzzy potato, my fuzzy potato. Nightshade, did you catch your cold on the way out of Vegas at least? So you didn't have it while you were there?
You got it kissing girls.
Ruh-roh. That's what you get for dating a nurse.
That's true.
Just saying. You're probably going to be sick a lot, actually, if you think about it. My parents were nurses.
Excuse me.
We actually ended up building up our immune systems pretty good. Gabe, help! What's she doing?
What's going on? Hey! You know better. Get over here. Have a seat.
Chris Handsome, have a seat. Are you calling my dog a pedophile? Oh, she also does this thing with, like, the blinds. Here, I've got a video of it. Hold on. Oh, that's so cute.
No, it's not.
Hold
hey,
on, hold
no
on.
biting.
Hold on. This is worth the video. Get him, honey. Get him. Get the blinds. Gabe, move one of them so she gets, like, agitated.
No. No biting.
What?
Hey. She pretends.
It's just she looks like a little fat man that just
Hey,
can't figure
hey.
out how to sit. I love it. Alright.
No.
Why don't you take her in the other room, man? If you're having so much trouble with her out here. She does funny things like this, too. Like, we have this one toy that just attaches to her back. She just walks around with it. It's got too many toys. Way too many toys. But let me see if I can find her going through the blinds. Look at this fat. Look at that. God.
No. You know better. Come on.
No, I don't have it. I deleted it because it ended up being 20 minutes long. Well, if you want more of her, she has her own Instagram. I'll put it in again. I'm gonna try not to be that dog mom, but it's gonna be hard. Oh. Feisty. Really, Serenity? Wow. Oh no, Nightshade. Elon Musk. Oh no. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, Vegas just feels like an old, or a theme park for old people that with no rides, right? So the germ level, I'm guessing, is, nuts. So, especially, like, you guys know why they have carpets that look insane, right? They're meant to hide stains and stuff, so that, things can happen to them and they don't have to change them or clean them as often as you think. That's why office carpets look the same way they do too.
Hotels.
Yeah, that's what I said earlier. Is it just like a cold nightshade, or is it like a bronchial thing or something? Las Vegas. Ominous sense. Serenity, I like the names you picked for these characters. Is there a reason that you picked them? Because over here, Faye is usually a girl name. Someone actually told me Bruni is a boy's name too recently, but it's like there are so many different versions of Bruni from different languages. Jesus, Ashley, come on, get with it. But like I had looked it up before we gave it to her, and what? Hold up. Did she do that on her own?
Mm-hmm.
She took her bed and flipped it 90 degrees and was just hitting it with her head. Oh, that sucks, Nightshade. That's actually one of the only reasons I still want to get like an elliptical in my home, because I'm kind of scared of the gym still when it comes to like germs. Because I hate to say it, but I think I got this wart on my thumb from the gym.
Hey.
Pretty sure. Because I don't know where else I would have got it. Oh, that's awesome, Serenity. See, I didn't know that. That's cool. Well, Nightshade, at least you have a nurse for your girlfriend so she can tell you how bad it really is, right? Helpful? Yeah? Oh, thanks, Alice. Well, that's how Serenity drew it, so Serenity draws really cute, fluffy foxtails. I'm just doing what she did. Come for the art, stay for the puppo. That's funny, Nightshade. I'd see that more as a perk than a bad thing. The desensitization thing. That can be good. Alright, Serenity. I think I'm getting close to inking. Is there anything you see that's a glaring problem that you'd like resolved? Did I forget something? I do think the ears are messed up here. Yeah. That's not accurate. sometimes she gets phlegm buildup and it sounds monstrous. Like she sounds like a little monster. Yeah! Yeah, I can do that. Also, remember why we do these on stream too, not just so you can see them, but so you can kind of learn how to do a commission and what kind of questions to ask. So the fact that, you know, I asked Serenity, hey, do you see anything you want fixed? She said yes, tells me what it is. The other thing that's weird about this is when I'm drawing it, it looks fine, but then I look up at the camera of it. There, that's better. And it looks wonky. It's like that's flipping the image effect. Yeah, that's better. Okay. So you want puffy cheeks. Like this, Serenity? A little bit more out. Like that? Kind of more like a wolf. Right? Oh my god. And when she starts purring, yeah, she purrs. Like if she's really tired and she's just sitting there lumping and I'm just petting her really softly and intently, she starts purring and it sounds like an idle car. It's great. I love it. Awesome. Good, good, good. I actually might puff it out a little bit. I don't want it that heavy, I don't think. There you go.
Just give up? Oh, trick me.
Throwing some lilacs in here because lilacs are my favorite flower. You gave me room to move, Serenity, so I'm doing it. Does he have holes in his gloves too? No. Okay. And then his bottom area here. So this undershirt, is this just like a padded undershirt, the red one? Where it's kind of crosshatched? That's just, they're like padded, right? Hopefully I'm drawing a little bit longer than would be. Also, Serenity, I noticed you didn't carry around the jacket around the back. Is it just like one of those jackets that's a one-sided thing? You pushing your bed? Push it. Yeah. She's gonna be so strong. Her mom is 80 pounds, you guys. Her mom is 80 pounds. She's 12 weeks old and she's 15 pounds right now. I'm excited. You gonna be such a big girl, aren't you? Get your toy. Get it. Yes, Nightshade, I have. That looks great.
No.
Hey, not the tape. No. That's probably really loud.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah. Instead, just pick her up. Okay. So not over here. Why are you so mad? Oh, she's being grumpy now. You being a grumplepuss? Oomph, she says. Why are you grumping?
Oops.
Oh no! Did you toss her?
No.
Did she fall back?
I was trying to push her back, but she was...
Oh, she falls backwards sometimes too. The coat is connected to the undershirt?
Coat's connected to the undershirt. Undershirt's connected to the leg bone.
Okay, so I'm trying to understand this. Does this look right with what you're... thinking like it looks like the undershirt actually dips down in the front. Is that right? Don't push her. Hi. Smooshy. You getting tired? Yeah, when she starts leaning on her toys, she's getting tired again. Now she's all sleepy. Oh. Look at them turkey legs. Well, this one's a bone sticking out of her butt, but... Okay, cool. So, does this look good? Am I ready to ink it? Are you okay with this? Can't change it afterwards. I think his...
Ow! You bit yourself, huh? Don't bite yourself. Don't bite yourself.
What was the thing we were watching where the guy's like, don't stop in yourself?
Oh, yesterday.
Oh, Adam ruins everything. I just caught myself saying oofda. Figures.
Big belly. Big belly. Big belly. Big belly.
Don't push her.
Why?
I don't know. It looks bad.
I was just saying.
Get him! Get him! Mess him up.
She keeps wanting to bite me.
Oh, that means she probably needs a chew, or you gotta run her. Like, get a ball.
She doesn't want to already tried.
Yeah, because if she's getting fussy, she may just want a ball. You heard it, Nightshade. Oofda. Oofda.
No, you can't have that string. It belongs to my hoodie.
How am I supposed to close my hood now?
Don't eat the string! Drop it. Give.
Nightshade, did you find that Spongies thing for Alice? What made you think of that commission, Nightshade? That was kind of a crazy idea. I like it, but it was just like super left field. That's still good, Eliza. You should be very proud of that. I mean, are they all people you know, or are some people you don't? Because, I mean, either way, though, that's still great. In my opinion, that feels like more of what the internet should be about. You know, having experiences and stuff and positive things that way, you know? And also dog videos. And hamster videos. I don't think I even asked you guys how your holiday was. Anybody do anything crazy? Or extra boring? I'm all about that. I love being boring. Really, I do. I mean, every once in a while I have to go to a con, but I don't know. Even when it comes to cons, I'm kind of considered boring. I like it. Oh no, Liza. But at random internet peeps, that's even more impressive. So, oh, Serenity, work. I hear you. Was work at least okay? Is she sleeping?
No, she's in her crate.
Doing what?
Just chilling.
In her crate, really?
Yeah.
Did she go there on her own?
Yeah.
Wow.
Maybe because I put away her bed.
Where'd you put it?
I put it up.
Oh. Because she was attacking it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, Serenity. What was your job again? Forgive me. I'm blanking. I don't know why either. I should know this. Oh, you got your little rings? Aww. Damn, that's cute. Can't handle this dog, you guys. Come here, Mushy. You gonna come up by Mama? Oh, and then you're gonna walk away. Oh god, there goes the camera. I tried. You want to retape that? It's on this side. It's okay, that's good. I'm done with it.
You looking for your bed?
Oh, you're a cleaner in a restaurant with bakery included in a party cellar. What the hell is a party cellar?
Party cellar? Like
Party cellar.
Like I live in a cellar?
Yeah. That's crazy.
Usually they have. Remember when we went to that
Thanks,
karaoke?
Alice. You too.
Remember when we went to karaoke?
In England?
Yeah, but that was up in the attic.
Isn't that what a cellar is?
No, cellar's underground, you dummy.
Oh, so then it's party basement.
You thought a cellar was in an attic?
I don't know. I wasn't thinking of it as a basement. I don't know.
Oh my god.
I don't call it a cellar.
You know where people keep wine?
No.
Sneezing's not an answer. What did you thought, so, okay, wait, back
No,
up.
I know that a cellar is in the basement, but
No, you didn't.
I don't know why I was thinking that it was in the...
I was going to say, so you thought a wine cellar was in the top of
No,
the...
I know that the cellar is in the basement, but I don't know why I wasn't thinking so.
Probably because you're hungry. No, it's usually a cellar is like a purposed basement. Like it has an actual, like either you refrigerate dead animals or you have wine or it's a bunker, but that's more of a bunker. Or I think cellars mainly have doors on the outside that you can go down into and not have to go into the building to get down there necessarily.
That makes sense.
That's more what I think the actual... Don't quote me on this, look it up. But I think that is probably what denotes a cellar, is that it's got doors in the ground on the outside you can access it. I don't know. She's umphing. Well, what do you want for dinner?
I want pizza.
We don't have pizza though.
Oh. Okay, I'll just make some.
But I want pizza. Should we go out and get pizza, Cheetos, and chips?
You're gonna have to do that.
Okay. Then you gotta watch her.
No.
Hey, Mayra! Oh, you missed my art? Thank you! How you doing? How are your streams going? You do a lot of game streams, right? A vaulted cellar. No! I think for us that's called a finished basement. And we only have basements technically in like the Midwest because it like floods and stuff here. And we have basements because of tornadoes and stuff. I think southern states can't do it because of the water table. Like they can't actually dig under houses to make a basement because it's just water. So. Oh, you should, Mayra. Seriously. I miss your stuff. I liked all your, you had a lot of beefy, fun, cute guys. I remember that. Remember, if anybody does want a pet and armor commission, you can do a pay over time option through my Patreon. So, I like to let people know that just in case. Because I know it's a big drop of cash. Are you gonna go through the blinds again? Hi, baby. Hi. You miss your mama? Huh? She gave me this guilty look. Mama, what are you doing that's more important than me? Stuff. Human stuff. Awesome, Miro. Good. Oh, Gabe, you're actually right.
What?
Come here.
You can just tell.
No, it's a picture. Just come here. She's fine. You mean where we sat at that dinner area?
Yeah, but it was in the. What I was referring to is that people take their basements or their.
This is
attics.
slick as hell.
They take their basements or their attics and they turn them into party rooms.
Yeah, I've never seen this before. This is dope. I love this. It's better than a basement. Serenity, I love that.
Oh yeah, because they would build them out of stone, so then the stone sort of keeps things cool.
Mayra, are you gonna be streaming tonight at any time? Like, I could maybe raid you if it's anytime soon.
Why do you say Mayra?
That's her name.
Oh. It's like all I see is Mayo.
No, it's Mayra. I think sometimes she goes by Mayro,
Hey.
right?
Hey!
What's she slipping?
Nothing, she's just slopping.
Slipping and a slopping and
Mouth.
Taikito. Oh. Oh, that's right. Spanish, right? So Mido? Like, did I do that? Mida? Mido? Is that what you're talking about? Mido?
Her name says Mayo, so I don't know. I was like, who are you talking to?
The end of that says Mao.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mido. Cause yeah, you're Mexican, right? Yeah. So it's spelled Mayro, but she
Like
says it's pronounced Mido. Mido. Yeah. Okay. Good. Thank you for correcting me.
Oh, dude, really? What's your name on there? Or if you want to link me.
Yeah, I thought you knew her somehow.
Maybe, but I'm like,
Busashi.
oh, I think so.
God, I forgot you guys knew each other. It's weird when because I know friends of mine knew Gabe without me, and then there's the connection, and then I'm like, what? How? It's always crazy. How did we meet again? Was it a convention? Like, was it Detour? Oh God. Long time ago. I thought we had some kind of real life mutual friend.
Julie.
Huh?
Julie.
Julie. No.
She said Julie.
Wait, what? Oh, through Julie! Julie Mills, right? Julie Mills, Julie? Okay, Serenity. I might have to go soon anyway because we gotta, like, do actual work for a bit, too. Real quick, though. Serenity, did their, like, their fur, like, on their arms and stuff? Well, I guess it's too late for her, but... Never mind. I'll figure it out. This song reminds me of, like, a Wes Anderson soundtrack. Like a Moonrise Kingdom or something. Oh, yeah? Ooh, Monster Hunter. Damn. Still miss gaming. What's she doing?
She's just over here by me.
Oh. Beto, do you... Oh, what was I gonna say? Did you ever do Enter Void? I forget if you were on that site or not. My puppy? My little girl? My Bruni? Bruni? At least I think that's what you meant. Oh. Gabe, it's still a good site, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you were into comics if I remember right. You should check that out. It might get you back into drawing, sequentials at least. Can't believe it was through Julie. I can't even remember that for some reason. That had to be like in the 2000s, because I'm at a loss. Yeah, it was a good idea. Gabe had a good idea for that one. Where are your good ideas now, Gabe?
On paper.
On paper. Just kidding. I like to hassle him a little bit. The live drawing thing, I'll just, like, honestly, May, if you just if you just do it and you just start doing it, you'll just get used to it. I mean, regardless if you make a mistake or whatnot, it doesn't even really matter, because, you know, you'll just be doing it and you'll be so used to doing it that doing a mistake on a camera versus doing something good just kind of feels the same. And plus, not everybody knows that you made a mistake, even if you think you made a mistake. Unless it's a glaring mistake, which I've had a few of those, and I call them out because it's funny. So I guess one of the best tips for starting Twitch with art and just in general is being able to kind of laugh at yourself. I like pointing those things out. I think they make the stream more interesting. Makes me a lot, you know, more humble. I don't know, relatable, I guess. I think it's good to be transparent like that. Because if you put on this persona of having perfection and whatever, you're not going to be able to keep that up, and eventually you're going to go nuts. And I personally appreciate artists that show that they're human, you know? You being a lumper? Lump on.
No.
She keeps chewing on this one box. You know what, though? I feel like if I move that box even, another thing would replace it.
Yeah.
I think I'll just drape this over that when I'm done. Night, Serenity. Thanks for sticking around. This one was a lot of fun, too. Thanks for commissioning this one. It's a nice little fun one. Does anybody feel like if you don't cash a check right away, the money just disappears? Does anybody else think that? I know it doesn't. I know that's irrational, but I always think that. I mean, I know it can expire or whatever, but I don't know. It always makes me a little bit weary.
Hey, no scratch.
Like, I would pick her up and put her somewhere else right now because she's getting too into, what is this? Why is this? Or what is this? She's getting too close to the truth, Gabe. Also, I want to apologize because I told you guys that I would end up having more time to do streaming and do it for a longer period of time, but I haven't been able to keep up that end of the bargain with how much I'm behind on some commissions, so I apologize for that, and hopefully eventually I'll be able to start doing like my comic junk and my stories on the stream. That's the goal, but it's going to take me a little bit to catch up to where I have that much free time to be able to literally afford to do that. Hey, don't dig up your bed. No, puppy, no.
Hey.
Gabe. See, this is why I say we gotta, like,
No.
babysitter.
I think she's just gonna do that though. Like they do that.
No, I usually pick her up if she's in some kind of destructive thing like this. I bring her somewhere else.
They do that like.
No, I bring her somewhere else to change the scenery, and then she gets like reset.
Oh my gosh.
Hi, Kev. Oh, really? Okay, 120 days. Good. Yeah, naughty kitty, but he's so sweet. I believe it. Usually, boy cats are like the most affectionate things ever. And hamster. I like that. Hamster. Yeah, the Hamu's in the other room. He's a grumpy old man. I think when I was feeding him the other day, he got mad because he could smell the dog on my hand. And he just froze. You know how kind of... You guys ever seen hamsters when they just kind of freeze up? And they just stare off? He did that. And I think it's because he smelled the dog on me. So he's like, who's this? Who have you been seeing? Like, oh god. He knows. What is this? Hold on. This is too funny. I wonder if I can get a video of this. Oh yeah, of course, and then you move. Where are you going? Poor baby. I'll probably just ink this for now and then do the rest later. Mushy. No, no. No.
Nope.
Has she actually made any dents on that yet? I love squeak toys. I think they're so cute. You know her whole apartment smells like dog now?
Yeah.
Have you noticed that?
Yeah. Stinky girl.
Why is she stinky?
She's a puppy.
Why do puppies stink? Like they should be, like they're pure.
It's the same reason why old people stink.
No.
Their bodies are going through a quick process, so they're shedding real quick.
That is not based on science whatsoever.
Dude, think about it.
No,
Their
old
bodies
people is
are-
no. You don't know why old people places smell.
Old people in general.
Because they have so much medication and stuff, and they wear lots of perfumes, and they've got diapers and all kinds of stuff. That's why old people
No,
smell.
it's the skin cells.
No, it's not. That's bullshit. Where did you hear this?
I made it up, man.
You're full of crap.
She's shedding so much. She's growing so fast that her
I mean, she is shedding. That's true, but
body is just pooping out things.
that's too real, man.
Are you hungry for more? You can't have more food, honey.
Well, food's over. You even got yogurt, man.
Kitchen's closed. Yeah, I'm gonna give her some more. I'm gonna go around and clean your bowl.
Got this at least ink, so that's good. It's the stench of death. I mean, yes, in some cases. I could go into detail more because I used to work at a nursing home for like 6 years. I worked in a nursing home. I could tell you the real reasons, but you don't want to hear them. Plus, I don't want to hear people call old people gross because I love old people. Despite all those gross things, they are wonderful. So, I have a very soft spot for the elderly. Yes, good. I love hearing that. They're so cute, and even if they're grouchy, honestly, they usually have a really good reason. It's like once you've been around a nursing home during the holidays, you will never, feel the same about anything ever again. Really, because it's like, it's next level sadness, man. Like, I used to work the holidays specifically because I knew that some people weren't going to have anyone visiting them. And when you're that old and at the end of your, life cycle, and you have no one visiting you, you really have this feeling of, what's the point? And it's really sad, for old people to have that, because, they made it as far as they did. That's impressive. Why aren't we giving them more, recognition for that?
Well, folks' homes should have pizza parties all the time.
I got bingo. A lot of old people can't have pizza, Gabe. They have thickener for their water, so.
Or,
You knew that, right?
no.
Yeah.
I knew that they put a bunch of butter in their shit, but.
Some of them. For the people that need to keep on weight, yeah, they'll put a whole gob of butter in. I gained so much weight when I worked in the kitchen of a nursing home.
I feel like, in like 40 years,
Yeah.
like all the old folks' homes are just gonna be like full of video games, and that's it. Like everyone's just gonna hang out.
That's gonna be weird. When we're old, our nursing homes probably will be video games.
It's gonna be LAN parties 24/7.
I will play Warcraft still, like 24/7, or at least some MMO. Because when I'm that old, I'm not gonna care anymore if I'm using my time wisely. And I'm gonna eat shit. I'm gonna eat Cheetos and ice cream. I don't care if I got diabetes. I'm just gonna do it. I love you, Gabe, but I'm gonna do it.
Well, they'll have.
If I die, I die from Cheetos.
They'll have ice cream that you can eat. Shit, they got ice cream now that you can eat. That's like doesn't have shit.
Oh, you've always been anime. You've rocked that so hard. That's what, yeah, you talk about that? Yeah, and you should, because it's fun. I think it's fun when we think about our people. Or like, oh man, there would be like D&D groups too.
Hell yeah.
Old people D&D groups, and some would like get into fights and nerd rages. Think of an old person nerd rage. Like 2 people arguing Star Trek and Star Wars in like 70 years. And they get into like a cane fight about it. Oh my god. I'm about this right now. I don't know, anyway. Oh, your mom used to work in a nursing home? So did both my parents too. Was she a nursing aide, nurse, receptionist? What was she? But yeah, I love old people. I'm sorry. When people say that, oh, I hate old people just because they stink, and I'm like, are you kidding? That's the reason? That's your actual reason?
You stink.
Yeah, you stink. Your soul smells bad.
Oh, attitude sucks.
Show some respect. How dare you?
See that man right there? He invented Q-tips.
Oh, she did cleaning? But I bet they loved her. Because she got to see so many people then. Dude, cleaning's important at an old folks home. Let me tell you.
She stole my bed! Agnes, your bed is right there.
No, that's not my bed! Yeah, Desperado, it's the same thing. I feel you. I don't hate any animal. I just avoid a couple. Like, I know they all have their purpose. Except mosquitoes. Can we all agree on mosquitoes, though? They suck. Like, 100%. There's no redeeming factor, really. Other than being maybe food for birds. But they have a whole smorgasbord they can choose from. We do not need mosquitoes. Please. Please.
Smorgasbord.
Smorgasbord. Alright. I gotta do this in grayscale, but I also have to do other work, so I think I'm gonna go. Does anybody have any last final words? Play the harmonica and yell his thumbs on each. Oh, that's sick! Yes. That's messed up.
Wow.
I want to know how he got his fingers run over by a train. He must have been held down or something, because how else would he stay there that long?
Probably fell.
Well, he'd have to fall and knock himself out or something then. For your fingers to stay on a train track? Like, think about that.
Sounds like a mob.
Yeah, that's a very specific incident. He was stupid? That's the worst, reason. What?
That sounds like I did it for love.
Or I did it to see what would happen. It's like, really, bro? You just grabbed him?
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
He was putting the coins on the tracks, but he had to, be doing that up until the point of the train coming? Like, what? What? Crazy adrenaline junkie old man. But yeah, I'd probably sit down and listen to that guy forever then.
I've never wanted to try that.
Yeah, I'm scared as hell of trains.
I'm afraid of the coins shooting right at me.
That too, yeah. Yeah, for real. But
yeah, they could get flattened out, but they could also very much just fly.
Because those school PSAs for trains, stay away from the train tracks. You know, this, that, or the other thing could happen. You could be decapitated. And I'm like, okay.
Do you remember that?
I'm in health class. What?
That lightning bug.
That lightning bug.
He's like, stay away from the power lines.
Yeah. You mean from Princess and the Frog?
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
What?
Now us lightning bugs are experts, see? on safety and electricity. And one thing for sure, and I ought to know, you never fly your kites with power.
Oh, I do remember that. Is that Schoolhouse Rock?
No, it was just a PSA.
But it looks like Schoolhouse Rock.
Yeah.
Oh.
Your safety is in your hands and always on our mind. Centerpoint Energy. Always.
Centerpoint.
Weird.
Level up.
But there are a bunch of other ones like that.
Yeah, let's take a bite out of crime, right? Can we talk about how Dare didn't work? Oh my god. Oh, she's asleep again. Wow. Here.
Such a.
She's like 0 or 100. I'm serious. There's no in between here.
Wow.
Wow. Wow, what? Wow. Shit.
That's what you sounded like.
That's what I did?
Yeah. What was it? What the hell's his name?
Wow. Sniggle?
No, one of the Owen brothers.
Owen.
Or Owen something.
Oh. Owen Wilson.
Owen Wilson,
Wow.
yeah.
Owen brothers. They're both Owen.
I know. Wait.
It's Luke. Luke and Owen Wilson. Jesus God.
Have they been in a movie together?
What?
Have they been in a movie together?
I don't think so, but I know Luke was in Idiocracy.
Yeah.
Word. If you start streaming now, I can just, like, raid you.
Oh,
I know, she looks like a chubby tiger. She's a brindle.
He was in Royal Tenenbaums. Both of them were.
Yeah, they're tight with Wes Anderson.
Okay.
I know Owen was in Darjeeling too, but I don't know. Maybe Luke was as well. Why are we talking about this? How much do I really care? I don't know.
We care so much.
There are 3? Who's the other one? Who's the other Wilson?
Andrew.
Andrew. What does he do?
There's a lady named Laura Wilson. He's also an actor.
Wait a minute. Owen was in Idiocracy too? I thought it was just Luke. When's Owen?
He probably popped in somewhere.
Unless Andrew was. But it doesn't sound like he's an actor.
This Andrew guy was in a few things.
Oh, he was? What was he in?
Oh, I think he's just like little roles. Like in Father Figures, he's a hotel desk clerk.
What the hell is Father Figures?
It's a movie with Owen. I don't know. 2017.
Oh, that's new.
Also, in England, the movie is called Who's Your Daddy? Weird.
That is weird.
Their mother is a photographer.
I haven't gotten to play a Monster Hunter, but I really want to. Like, I think I'd totally dig it. I really do. I wish I had time for stupid stuff I can just throw out the window, but I don't. Like, it's weird, because I crave having time to do something that amounts to nothing. I know that's weird, but when everything you do is, like, doing something, sometimes you crave that nothing. Is that weird? Anyway, I think I should go. I'm rambling now. But here's my dog. I'll see if I can get a close-up on her. Mushy! Mushy! Baby! Hey! Hey! Hi, honey! Look at Mama! What's this? You wanna lick the cup? Wanna lick the cup? Yeah. This is a cardboard cup. Hey! Oh, she's got these little teeth. If you look at her teeth, you might see this one. Oh, God, I love her so much. It's so stupid. I love you, fat thing. We call her the bakery because she got so many rolls. And she likes laying on her bed like that. She's my little moo cow. I can't handle it, alright? I can't. Oh, you're so smushy. So many rolls. Oh, my goodness. Oh. Ah. Anyway. Yes! Rooney Jingles. Hey, Meddy Dog! So, I hate to say it, but I am leaving. Gotta go do work. I swear at some point these are gonna be really long streams again. Because I promised you once I went down to streaming once a week that I would stream for a longer time. I mean it, it's just... I can't right now. I'm still getting through a lot of my commissions from last year, so... Anyway, Mero, if you stream... Actually, I'll put you on... Let me see, can I put you on auto-host? I'm gonna put you on hosting so it hosts you when I'm not here. I am busy, yeah, but I hate using... I never want to use that as an excuse. Or I don't have time, because if things really mattered, like you'd sacrifice sleep for it and like eating for it and all that crap. So I never want to say, oh, I don't have time, because I could make time, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Alright. We'll see you guys Monday on Gabe's stream? Yeah, right? Yeah. Gabe, would you ever like start streaming your games again? Probably not.
I mean, at some point, but
Can you stream on the Switch?
No.
Damn it. Alright, whatever.
Unless I got some special shit.
Yeah, that's true. Alright.
Not yet.
Well, we
Or
love you
yeah.
guys. Thanks for coming and joining us. Mero, if you can you like message Gabe and tell him how to do it? He's been wondering about that.
Regarding what?
Streaming on the Switch.
Oh
apparently.
no, I know how to do it. It's just it costs money. Like
Oh.
you have to buy an adapter thing.
Oh, it's one of the. Okay.
Yeah, and I'm
Never
like
mind.
I'm not gonna be
Doing it
okay.
that much.
Message me anyways.
He might. He
Yes,
might.
just in case. I mean, like maybe it's really not that expensive. I don't remember last time I saw
Anyway, Gabe, now you're talking all the time. All right, we'll see you guys Monday or Thursday, whichever. If you want my stream or Gabe's stream, I get it. Whatever. But yeah, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Thank you for coming and spending time with me. We love you too, man. Thanks for coming, guys. Bye.